gentlemen, welcome to the show. Grind your gears. Or grinds my gears. I don't know what it's called, but it's about you. And that's what you need to know. This show is about you. I think I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in loud. I'm coming in strong. I'm coming in family style. Alright, check it out, everybody. We got people in the chat box over here going wild, going crazy. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the show. Multiple camera angles. Can you believe it? This is so professional. This is a dash cam from Amazon, which was about €40. I have this 7 years. This ain't new. All right, I've been prepared for this my whole life. Excuse me in my reedy voice. We've got the bass tones in now, the bass version of my voice. Let's check out the live chat here real quick. Let's see who we've got in. Alright, so this is the live chat. Alright, I'm reading you. I can see you. Live chat's over there as well. There's multiple ways for me to see you. And F is in the chat. We've already got a hater, everybody. We've already got a hater in the chat. And he says, ain't nobody calling this. So, FYI, this is a call-in show. And you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. And you can talk to me on this telephone. And it actually works. And F doesn't believe that you'll do that. But there is always several people in line when I do this, okay? So F is wrong. Anyway, enough of the haters. F's been in the chat for like a year, so he's just joking around, everybody. Bitjax is here. Philip is here. Welcome, Philip. Familiar name. Saying the best live streaming intro. It was handmade. Nah, I won't call because I'm legally unable to have a phone. So there you go. And Pepsi Cat is in the chat. Alright, folks, let's get this show on the road one more time. Let's hear it for some fun music. Alright, now who are we going to get on the phone today? Who's going to be dialing this line? I cannot see the screen, which allows me to accept people, so I just have to click small little icons.
Hello?
Who do we have on the phone today? Ladies and gentlemen, we are
this
talking
is Don't
to...
Mind Lucas.
Hold on,
or
I'm
just
listening to this. I'm listening to a fire track right now. Just it's finishing up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's done. Now, Lucas, is it?
Yeah.
Hello, Lucas. Where are you calling us from today?
The US of A.
The US of A? So unspecific. You don't want us to know your specific location? You know I know how to use computers. Really. I can track this. I can get that info.
Not really, no. I don't want people to know where I live.
That's very fair. I don't want people to know where I live either. So what is grinding your gears today, Lucas?
The fuck is this? Oh, never mind.
Never mind. But we
wait,
no.
I just gotta look like a.
All right,
like
everybody. That was Lucas on the phone.
Wait, no. I don't really like how, like, inconsistent I am sometimes. Like I'm sorry if I like explain stuff like horribly, because
listen,
you know, again, I'm not. I'm not good at explaining.
Not your job to be good at explaining stuff. It's your job to have your moment and to say what malady it is about yourself that you hate.
Yeah. Okay. Usually, like someone I don't like, or like I start to like someone if they do something that benefits me, which I don't understand why I have the mindset of that.
You don't understand,
you understand me, right?
Why you like someone if they do something.
No. Like I don't know. Let's say that they like. I'm sorry. This is stupid. I'm sorry.
This ain't stupid, man. I think I came in hot there.
No.
I was introducing the show as being flamboyant, like the gay man I am, because I'm so gay and I love to suck. I'm not gonna finish that thought. I was just joking around there, but I think I came in hot. Now I think we all.
Yeah. Wait.
I think you need to take a break. I need to take a break. We've got Devour Inc. in the chat. He needs to take a break. We all need to just Breathe in through our nose.
I think I can, I guess, like
Lucas,
properly explain
you
it
need to breathe
better
in through your
slightly. I'm
nose.
not entirely sure, but
You need to breathe in through
like
your nose,
usually, I
Lucas.
guess like when I guess like someone's, I guess like I don't like, and they like I guess talk to me in a nicer way, or just like, or at least I think in a nicer way. I'll start to like I'll start to like forget all the negatives of said person and start viewing them positively for whatever reason.
Oh, so
And I don't
is
not I
this
don't
somebody you already
what?
know?
No, this applies for basically like anyone, really.
So if anyone, whether it's someone you know, someone you hate, or someone you've never met, if they say one nice thing to you, they're in your good books.
Or no, I guess like do something that I guess would, I don't know, like benefit me in any way, shape, or form. Maybe like, or I guess like feed my ego. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not good at explaining, but
And
either like something like that, and I'll start to view them positively and forget all the negative stuff about them. You get me, right?
I get you, but I don't think that's so unusual. Is that such a terrible thing? That like someone does something good
I
for
mean,
you
to
and you're
me,
like, hey,
I don't think
that
I
guy
should
rocks.
have this mindset.
So what are you actively thinking when someone does something that benefits you? Like, are your thoughts like, oh, hey, that really greased me up good. I could use this guy.
I guess I think maybe something like that. Uh,
Well, are you aware of your thoughts when it happens? Like, can you hear your own voice in your head and you're like, damn, man, that's kind of
yeah,
fill in the
I
blank.
and really, this could apply for like any other thing either. I could be going on a rampage about how much I hate AI, and then like 10 or like 20 seconds later, boom, I'm using like Chat GPT for some sort of school thingy or whatever.
So what are you saying about that? That you're hypocritical?
Most likely, yeah, probably.
But everybody is hypocritical. It's part of being human.
I don't feel good about it. That's the thing.
Well, to what extent do you accept that everybody's a hypocrite? That we all say, "Oh man, Coca-Cola is such a bad company. They're really ruining the earth with their massive factories and their pollution." And then someone says, "Didn't I see you drinking a Coke 2 years ago?" Isn't I mean, we all do
Oh,
something, right? So where's the limit? Where's the point where you
I
start
mean,
kicking yourself?
I mean that something about that like 2 years ago. I think you can make a major difference in like 2 years, but that's just me. That's just my viewpoint.
Well, let's take it to the specific example you gave. So you're saying like, AI is terrible, ChatGPT is terrible, but then you go and use it in the same day, and that's something that bothers you.
Yes, I don't like how inconsistent I am with my viewpoints or
But
opinions.
but do you believe that AI is in its entirety terrible for all reasons and should never be used?
I mean, it depends on how it's being used.
So there
Really,
you go. Like there is nuance to it. There's reasons why it's perfectly fine to use it.
there's like certain ways it's being used that I find absolutely disgusting, and I don't know how people are gonna, I guess, allow it to happen or just like not say anything about it.
And are you using AI for things that are absolutely disgusting?
No.
Ah, I really wanted you
What
to
do you mean?
say yes there, Lucas. So I was going to ask more. No, I know
For
you're not.
what? Oh no! Oh, why would I do that?
No,
Why?
that would be a
You?
terrible idea. It would be good for me, but bad for you. But the
Yeah.
things that you're complaining about aren't the same things that you're doing, right? Like you're saying ChatGPT is bad for this reason. You're not using it for the reason that you say it's bad, so you didn't do anything wrong. As far as am I getting this right?
Wait. Say it again. Say it again. I'm not fully understanding this. I'm sorry about
So
that.
if you say AI is bad because people do disgusting things with it, and you're using AI,
No,
but
I
not
think
for
I think
disgusting
also
things, what's the
no.
crime,
Also because of
officer?
the also because the pollution and stuff like that. AI is like a, mm.
You're
Or
catching
at least
yourself
that's what
out
I've
now
heard. I
here.
haven't done
I don't think you're as
what?
bad as you made yourself out to be, Lucas.
Huh?
I don't think you're as bad as you made yourself out to be. I think you're beating yourself up for things you didn't even do.
I just don't really like AI, majorly because of the pollution problem, but also because of the nasty, degenerate things. Like that's like a small. What I don't think it should be small, but I don't know where I'm going with this. But like another reason is the nasty things people do with it.
Okay, well tell me about this because now you've sparked my interest. What are the nasty things that people are doing with it?
Like I don't want to say it. That's
Oh,
the
come
thing.
on, you gotta
it makes
say,
me.
Lucas. You gotta say.
I don't want to say it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Lucas, these are the rules of the show. If you bring up
Like the
a thing,
sexualization
you gotta
of like
say what it is.
I guess like other people.
They do
Because
what?
with AI, you could do if you get like the right AI, you can do anything you want. And I just know some sick piece of shit out there is just like sexualizing some random, I don't know, like person they know for their own sick desires. That's what I meant by degenerate stuff.
Well, let me ask you a question. This is my curiosity now. To what extent do you think it's inevitable that people will do that? Because the technology exists, it's not going to go away. So to what extent
will not.
is it inevitable?
I know. I'm fully aware that people will do it, and that is something. That is not a. I don't know how to feel about that, other than disgust.
Well,
ew.
What benefit does it have to the world for you to be privately disgusted, feeling bad?
Huh?
What benefit is it for the world for you to be disgusted by that privately at home and nobody knows?
Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest.
It doesn't help the world for you to be disgusted because nobody knows that you do feel that way, but it makes you feel bad, and that's not good. You picking up what I'm putting down here, Lucas?
I guess. Is it about just me? I guess like wait. I'm sorry. I keep going back on what I was saying. I'm sorry about that.
Are you a drug user, Lucas? Are you high?
I'm not. Why? No. I'm just bad at talking. That's all.
Don't worry about it, Lucas. Also, you got the first spot on the show, which is the most difficult one, because you just jumped straight into it, and I am as hyper as I'm going to be all day. But thank you for coming on and rustling your phone like a packet of potato chips there.
No, it's like push pins. I made it like a little sad face or a.
You're making a sad face with push pins? What we're talking?
Yeah.
Oh man, Lucas, here you got it. What's one thing that makes you happy? Like,
it's not really a sad face. It's just like I guess like a neutral looking thingy. I don't know.
Do you like chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Chocolate. No.
Oh.
For what?
Because you gotta have something nice right now, Lucas. You gotta.
No, it's not.
You gotta have a little bit of pleasure as soon as possible.
It's not because I'm sad. It's no. It's not because I'm sad. I'm just messing around with the thingy. That's all.
Okay, whatever you say, Lucas. Whatever you say.
Wow, be like that.
I'm only joking with you, Lucas. My default mode is to.
Yeah. You better be. Yeah.
Lucas, no! Don't hurt me, Lucas. All right, Lucas. We'll talk again. Call into the show again, and with another one of your thoughts, and we will learn more about the man behind the pins of the sad face.
I'm Pin Man.
You are Pin Man Lucas.
I am. Yes.
All right, Lucas. Have yourself a good day.
You too. God bless.
God bless. He says, a holy man. Hold on. Wait for it. Here we go. All right. I don't know how loud that music is. It's probably not as loud as I think. Okay, so that was numero uno of las personas de la stream live de el dude pequeño. Is that right? Is that good enough? Okay, here we go, folks. Identro's in the chat and he's breathing aggressively. Now let's see what people are saying here just quickly. If we can go to this little thing that I've set up here. These are the people. And people, I want to say cheers. Okay, cheers. Because I had a successful video with the mainstream, right? About the wokeness and Tony Hawk. Now, just for the record, I think woke is a bit of a silly word, and I don't use it myself. But it's a funny word, and people said it in the comments, so now I'm saying it too. I think we should call woke, we should call it Obama's message. Okay, we should all change it to that. The messaging of Big O. What O wants us to do. So if you ever see a video game that's woke, you should say, this isn't woke, this is what O wants us to do. Are you following? Okay, so, beer. I've got my special Q beer. Q for you know what. You know what Q stands for. You know very well what it stands for. It stands for Quagmire, obviously from Family Guy. The box. You opened it. We came, says Devour Inc. I assume that's in reference to Pandora's box, which could be inferred, in this case, is the calling of the callers on the stream. Okay, now, just that's total nonsense, everything that I just said. I can hear you 30 seconds in the future. Are you talking to me? You can hear me from the future? Now, is that a technical mishap or is that clairvoyance? I think a lot of things on the internet could be boiled down to that statement. Okay, enough of me. It's time for more of you. All right, now we're going to invite someone else onto the show to stop me yapping. Man, I cannot see anything here. I'm going to go for this person because I don't recognize them. Okay, we're going for someone who I don't recognize.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
This is Jaydin Pointer, spelled Jaydin.
Jaydin?
Yes, very fucked up.
Now, how common is that spelling of Jaydin?
It's pretty decently rare for some reason.
Did you come up with that yourself?
I wish I did.
Well, here, listen, you're probably pretty close to the person who did. You've probably even got their genetics. Is that true?
Yeah.
Did the person who named you, are they genetically related to you? Did I guess that correctly?
Yes.
Oh, hey, come on, everybody. Can I get a, like a love heart spam in the chat box for that? And, okay, so I'm going to guess your exact location now. I'm taking it up one level. Okay, enough of this. Jaydin, what's on your mind today?
All right, you mind if this gets a little bit highly specific?
Yes, I just so everyone knows, I want things to get very specific. Let's go, Jay.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to tell you the story. So, basically, I was just, it was like about a couple months ago, I was joining all of these, like, graphic designing and music servers because, like, I wanted to find some, like, people that, like, experiment like I do, right?
And how do you experiment? You said experiment like you do. What are your experiments? Just so we know, a bit of background info.
I do multimedia art.
Okay, I won't
editing.
interrupt. You keep going with this.
Anyways, so I realized, like, I made a big mistake joining all these servers because I didn't realize how many fake people were on there, and like quite literally there were just like AI bots on there.
Oh.
And so like I would get these DMs from like these people, and like they're like, "Hey, you want to be friends or subscribe to my YouTube channel?" And then they would just like keep bugging me about subscribing to their like YouTube channel.
So you are subscribing to their channel?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you check out their YouTube channel? What are they posting?
I did check out their YouTube channel. Like they post like a bunch of like I don't know if they're being genuine with this, but like the beats sound like they quite literally just like added vocals over like an AI song. And I went through the comments and I went through this entire just like rabbit hole of just multiple like AI creators.
And like I don't really know how exactly these things are made. Is this a person who sits down and like creates an AI music track and then takes vocals from somewhere else, or is the entire thing just an automated process?
Well, I'm not sure if he was entirely automated because he felt like he had real feelings once I like asked if like his comments are bots, but
Oh, so what did he say when you
Um.
asked if his comments were bots?
he told me to get a life. I don't know how to make music, and that I should probably go end it somewhere.
Oh, that's pretty harsh. So like, you didn't even give him criticism. You were just clarifying, hey, what's going
Like
on
I
with your
was just
comments?
asking, like I got a little bit suspicious, and like he's like, "Are you sure those are real people talking to you in the comments?"
So do you think there's any chance that this is actually real music? Is there any chance he made it?
I actually couldn't tell what was real and what was fake at that point. Honestly, I think the most realist track was this like one like he tried making hip hop, right?
So
It sounded hilarious.
you're
I didn't even know what he
implying
was talking
he
about.
tried making hip hop. You're implying that he failed.
Yes.
That's interesting. I would like to know what literal failure of music sounds like.
Well, so like I knew what he was like trying to do with like what he wanted to, execute, right?
hmm
I just think he didn't do like a good job of trying to like do what he wanted to because of like his use of, AI.
Did you clarify if he's using AI? Because he might have. I'm just saying, there's a chance that this guy made a song and that all you said back was, "Who are those people in your comments?"
Well, like there was some points where like in the song where like I generally took a listen, I don't just like listen to like clips and just tell them if it's like I'm not gonna do some Anthony Fantano shit.
You just reply back 7, light 7.
Light
would be a
7, I
decent
give it a. This album made me cry. I'm gonna have to give it a 3.
I mean, to be honest,
Anyway.
it sounds like this might be a guy who just tried one time to do something. I don't know, because people get
It
very
might
sensitive.
be.
Like, they will cheat. They will do, like, a complete AI generation of music, put no work into it. But then they will genuinely send it out to people looking for real responses. And when you give a bad response, they'll be like, fuck you. Even though it took
Yeah,
them
'cause-
literally 5 minutes to do what they did.
Like honestly, like I'm gonna be like real. I think like a genuine theory after talking over this. I think he did try in like some parts, but like he like knew like it wasn't gonna probably not gonna get anywhere, so he had to like call in the comment bots.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, it's just it's the sunk cost fallacy, He's chasing
Yeah.
losses with more money and he's trying to like fix it, but everything he does only makes it worse. This guy's probably stressed. He probably spent money. He probably spent actual money
Yeah.
trying to promote this thing, and now the first guy he sends it to sees through the graph. Ladies and
Actually, now
gentlemen,
think
we've
about
got
it.
Identro in the chat with the $1 Canadian, folks. Thank you, Identro. I'm going to love heart your. This is all I can do through the screen. If you were here, I would shake your hand. Thank you for that $1 Canadian, which, as we all know, with current exchange rates, equates to a lot. I'm not going to say how much, but a lot of euro. I'm talking double digits. Okay. Great exchange rate on those Canadian dollars. Thank you, Identro, a famous small dude enjoyer. And he says, I have chronic AIDS. So he got his money's worth there. Now you know, Jaydin. All right, Jaydin, I liked your story. Is there any other thoughts you'd like to share before we move on to the next caller?
You think he'd have like a tragic backstory? You think like what if he was like, don't worry, mom, I'll make sure I'll pay our bills by making my music.
She's like, you've got one more chance to make a good song, or I'm sending you back to the mines where I got you from.
You're living off $5 of rent. Come on.
She has his passport. He's from China, and he's like, please, you gotta give me one more chance. She's like,
Actually,
I'm gonna throw this in the bin. You don't make a good song.
I looked closer into his background. He said he was from like somewhere in the UK.
Oh, well, that's a high human trafficking place. A lot of people get trafficked there. I could be right. I'm not trying to sound
Heck,
too
you could have seen him on the
excited
street.
about
You could have.
that. Go on.
You
Oh.
could have possibly bumped into him one time. It could be.
I could have if I ever went to the UK. You know
I
Ireland's
forgot.
not in the UK?
I'm sorry.
Hello? Are you
The
still
accent
there?
got me.
Oh, you're just sorry. Are you ashamed now? Did I shame you by accident?
No, it's good. This is how we learn, guys.
Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on my aggressive conversational style, or people won't want to call in. I don't know why I default to arguments. It's just
I
so
like.
exciting.
I think like arguments do get pretty interesting conversations though. Like it gets like the uniqueness out of it. I think.
Yeah, I actually think you're right. I think when someone gets in an argument, they drop all of the like social niceties that you're supposed to do, and they start saying what they actually mean. And I think
The
I just
filter
tried to
turns
get to
off.
the root of that very artificially by antagonizing people.
Yeah, because like when it comes to like debating and stuff, I just like realized that like whatever filter that guy would have on, he just drops it and then he goes into like his full passion to like
Yeah.
make sure he's right.
Exactly. Yeah. And people say crazy stuff when they're cheesed off. So I've accidentally learned to just get people pissed off to just know what they truly think, because I'm clearly on the spectrum of some way, and I can't deal with this with these filters. I need to get to the raw truth. But Jaydin,
Yeah, like
you were nothing but pleasant. Great
thank
story.
you.
We will talk to you again.
All right, thank you very much.
And
I'll
thank
do.
you for coming on. Okay, folks, that is Jaydin from Jaydin Animation. Now, that's not true what I just said. That was a lie. That's not from Jaydin Animation. I don't know what that is. August's Kitchen. August's Kitchen with the 99 US cent. Thank you, August's Kitchen. August's Kitchen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling. We are rolling home. Take it on home. All right, now it's time to get on this guy. I think this guy's been on the longest from what I can see. Another person on the phone.
Hello.
Hello?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Who am I talking to?
I am the Fallen Schmuck.
You are the Fallen Schmuck. Now,
Truth Nuke.
why would you have such a derogatory term for yourself? Are you fallen and are you a
The
schmuck?
Fallen. I am a schmuck. I've been known as a schmuck for a long time.
And what is
Like
schmuckish
last year, I've
about
been calling
you?
myself a schmuck.
What is
Well,
schmuck like about
One
you?
thing I do, a lot of bad things happen to me.
A lot of bad
lot of
things
bad
happen to
things.
you?
Yes.
Okay, what's the worst thing that's happened to you?
Oh, the worst thing that happened to me.
Ever?
Let me think. Everything.
I mean, now I
ever?
would say usually that's something that you'd have to think about, but given your name, the Fallen Schmuck, I would thought that you would have had this off the top of your head.
Well, recently, I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh, how long were you together?
Like a few months, so it wasn't that bad.
And did you break up with her?
No, she broke up with me.
Ooh, Fallen Schmuck, living up to your name. What did you do, Fallen
True.
Schmuck? What have you done this time?
Basically, she was an uber liberal, and I was an uber like chud.
She
so
was
we
an Uber
disagreed
liberal
and
and you
butted
were an
heads.
Uber driver. And she went and found herself an
True.
Uber Chad from the left. I don't know, I ruined it there at the end.
Uber
But
chad.
so
Yeah,
she
but-
was Uber
yeah,
liberal
we
and you're not.
disagreed.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm like a chud. I'm like the opposite.
Okay, and how did first of all, how did you not know? And second of all, what did you do?
We did know. We were like opposites attract.
Oh,
from the
okay.
beginning.
So what did you do that made her break up with you that is related to her Uber liberalism?
Well, it was more like Jenga. You take away one piece and it just like keeps adding up until the whole
Okay.
thing falls down.
So was there a moment when that last piece was pulled?
Well, it was like June 2nd, where she blocked me on like a Snapchat, and then we got back together like as like on speaking terms. And then guess what? Guess what happened next?
I've no idea. I have no idea.
Chicken
Did she
butt.
block you on Facebook then?
Chicken butt.
Chicken butt?
Yeah, bad joke, but anyway, me and her, I made a joke about like men having it hard, and she freaking freaked out. She went all mad. She started sending me like TikToks of like anti-Republican girl bosses and stuff.
Okay, so what exactly did you say about men having it hard? Because I'm sure you didn't just leave it at that one headline. I'm sure you went in to
Well,
detail about something.
I said that men are innocent creatures in the world with where women like violate them, but first women who violate them.
Oh,
And she
you
went, it
said
was she
men
went
are
freaking
innocent and
mad.
women are the antagonists of the world.
It's a reference to a meme. Come on.
Did she know that? Because I didn't know that.
I don't think she knew that.
And she broke up with you because of it.
Well, no, it was worse. It was worse. She started calling me all these evil things.
Evil things,
She called
like
me
just
evil
bad
person.
words. Because
Yeah,
that sounds like you're saying she put a curse on you.
probably that too.
Where was she from? Was she from the USA?
Yeah, she's from the USA, but
Okay, well
she's
that's fine.
part
'Cause
Native American.
Americans aren't known for curses. If you said something else, I would have been raising my eyebrows higher than they already were. I wanna go back to something here. She blocked you on Snapchat. Was that how you found out that
Yes.
you'd broken up?
No, she said goodbye. She said like a bunch of like breaking up things, and then she said goodbye.
And so she
Really
just
sad.
couldn't bear to see another message from you, so she had to.
Yeah,
But then she
it sounds
regretted it.
brutal because it is. She regretted it though.
And so, what happened then when you got back together that, you know, fucked it up again?
It was the joke that I told.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
okay.
that's what made it messed up again.
So you were just on thin ice, really.
I was on very thin ice,
And
but recently we kind of patched it up again, kind of.
oh man, you're not gonna go for round 3, are you?
Round 3, this is not even on round 2 yet, bro. It's so over.
Are you
It's so freaking.
are you gonna take it seriously this time? Because wait, what age are you, Fallen Schmuck?
I'm 22.
You're 22. You can probably go for like 4 or 5 more times of this. You've got plenty of time. Never mind. I was gonna say, are you gonna take this one seriously? I think you might need to get everything you need to say out and make all of your mistakes on her, and then don't do any of that stuff again. Like
Like a sacrificial lamb? What?
yeah. Do all of
Like
the
a
worst shit
sacrificial
that you can
lamb?
think of. You know, like saying a meme that she doesn't get, and let her go crazy, and then just make a list of all the things that you did that made her go crazy, and then don't do any of those things again after that. I think that's good advice there.
True. Maybe.
Maybe
Probably
you're not
not.
gonna change at all,
Probably
Fallen
not.
Schmuck.
True. That's why I'm called the Fallen Schmuck.
So is there something that's grinding your gears, or was that
There's like 2 other things. The first thing is I want to know how you do that accent with the southern accent.
what, you mean talking like this?
Yeah, like that. How do you do that?
All right, so I just open my mouth and then the words come out. But usually, here's the most important thing: don't think about what you're
I do
gonna
it,
say,
I
and
do
then
it,
this
ah.
voice just comes out. If you start thinking about it, then you start talking in an Irish accent.
Can you do Trump?
Oh, can I? Okay. Hello, I'm Donald Trump. How's that? Was that good?
That's the worst accent ever. What did you do?
Hold on, no, I can
No.
do better than that. All right, give me a second here. Give me
You're
a second.
disqualified.
Hold on, you got
Disqualified.
hold on. It's coming. Okay.
Bro, why are you?
Hello, I'm
It's
Donald
not
Trump.
like a rocket launch. Wait, sorry, I interrupted you. Go again. Hello, I'm Donald Trump. That's what it sounds like.
Hello, I'm Trump.
That's bro. You can't do it.
Okay,
You
well,
can't do it, I'm
I gave
sorry.
him my best shot. How about you do Donald Trump?
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Listen. Hello, it's me, Donald Trump.
That was a lot better than mine. I don't know how good it was.
Exactly. You got mugged.
It was a lot better than mine. Who else can you do?
I can wait. I can do Barack Obama.
Oh,
I think.
good. Okay. Can you say in Obama's voice? Can you say, "I love my husband, Big Mike"?
I love my husband, Big Mike. I love him a lot.
Immaculate.
Big
I
Mike is my
thought you
favorite
put him on the
friend.
phone there. Am I talking to the Fallen soundboard over here?
True. That's true. I'm pretty good with accents and stuff.
All right, my man.
True.
You had one more thing.
Wait. One more thing is, there's this YouTuber called Ratsaz. You know him?
How do you rat's ass? Is that it?
No, Rattaaz.
Okay. No, I don't know many YouTubers. I don't know that guy.
Well, basically, he's an Italian furry, and I broke his heart. Basically,
Is he a
his
famous
bro.
guy? Should you be saying his name out loud? Is he like
He's
small
not-
enough
he's-
where like
He's
people are
not
gonna
famous.
go
He's
over there
only
now
like
and
a
he's
few
gonna
thousand
see?
subs.
Huh?
He's a few thousand subs. He's fine.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not
pretty
that
sure if he has a
famous.
few thousand subs, all it takes is one person to go to his channel and link it to this video.
Oh shit! Well, that's why I'm called the Fallen Schmuck.
Hey, what did you
I
do?
got
You
schmuck.
broke his heart? So you got your heart broken, but
I
you're
broke
also
his
at
heart.
breaking hearts.
He went to a Chud server, right? And everyone here, like, he was like an outlier. He always tried to fit in, like he always wanted to, all his life. And everyone there, they just made fun of him. They just they spam pinged his name, and posted gifs of like rats dancing and cats dancing, and it bothered him greatly. And basically, he let me into his inner circle, right?
Okay. Whoa, what's going on?
Basically,
Okay.
what happened was he let me into his inner circle. And what next happened? The next thing that happened was, I was on his streams, and I kind of caused like a ruckus on there. There's like nobody watching his streams.
So you just bullied him. You're just saying that you bullied a guy on the internet.
We bullied? No, we didn't bully him. I tried to be his friend.
All I did was cause a
came upon it
ruckus on
being
his
annoying.
live stream that nobody watched. I just
I
caused a
know,
ruckus,
that's
that's
pretty
all.
bad. I did cause a ruckus,
All right,
but it was like in an endearing way,
small
in my
and
view, but
fuck.
probably not.
The Fallen Schmuck. Sorry. The Fallen Schmuck. Thanks for coming on and causing a ruckus.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. That was a very interesting tale. We'll talk to you again.
All right, hopefully. Thank you.
All
Goodbye.
right,
God bless.
bye-bye. There he is, the Fallen Schmuck. Oh, come on. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Now, how's everybody in the live chat doing? Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I'm reading you on my telephone here. Uber chud. Oh yeah, it's that guy was a chud. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with what that means. He's a chud. That's what he says. This was legit 100% Trumpian. There you go. And someone says, worst GIF pronunciation ever. I didn't want to say it myself, but I do believe it's GIF, right? There's only two ways about it, GIF or GIF. Small dude's greatest warrior, protecting the server from dramatic mentally ill psychos. There we go. This server's not protected by mentally ill psychos whatsoever, as you can tell. All right, now we've got someone else on the line. We are going to the next contestant. First, I have cue cards that I thought that I would need, but there's way too many. Okay, first cue card says that I have to tell you, join the Discord, the link's in the description, get on the show, tell me what grinds your gears, but you can also tell me, wait for it, what happened next. The next thing, you can also tell me what greases your wheel. Okay, grinds your gears. Something bad happened, greases your wheel. Something good happened. Why not? Let's just mix it up a bit sometimes, right? Let's get some good news in this bad boy. And yeah, here we go. This is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Your chance to talk. Coming up next, we have got the next contestant. Hello?
Testing. Is my voice heard?
Hello? Who am I talking to now?
Hello there. Do you hear me?
Just about. I'm trying to raise the volume.
Do you hear me?
Like, if you
cannot
talk in a
raise no
different accent,
volume.
I can still hear you at the same level. Oh wait, talk now.
Hello there. Hello there.
Okay, who we talking to now? Who's on the phone?
Bitjax. I'm calling you out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's world.
This
if
is
you want to break
Bitjax.
free,
This is Bitjax from
gotta listen to
Scatman's
me.
world. I want to hear something freaky,
Yeah.
Bitjax.
Freaky? There's breaking news. Everyone's angry about this today. Have you heard?
No.
Lil Tay has an OnlyFans.
Who
Launched hours after she turned 18, allegedly.
Who?
Lil Tay, she was like the little angry Asian kid who said like bad words. Was a big thing a while ago,
Oh,
forever
Lil
ago, like
Tay,
2016.
yes.
Now she's an adult. And she has an OnlyFans made like today or yesterday, like hours after turning 18. Oh, horrible.
Oh my
Horrifying
gosh, I
stuff.
can't believe she's 18. There's a horrible thought in my head right now of
She
what
earned
she
over $1
looked
million
like the
off
last
it.
time I saw her, which was 10 years ago.
Honestly, it hasn't changed much, which is...
This, you know what? I'm just going to say, a lot of things are inevitable in this world, and that is one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this makes you
Given
almost want to go
infinite
back to
time.
what Lucas said. You'd almost be wishing that people were making AI images of adult Lil Tay
Yeah.
instead of it being
You
the
know,
real thing.
given
I actually don't know
infinite
which one's
time.
worse. Which one's worse, Bitjax?
Don't ask me. Everything's bad. Everything's bad. I don't
Ladies
want to
and
think
gentlemen,
about it. I have
Bitjax is
no
on the show, and he's just about to tell us which is worse, Lil Tay AI naked or Lil Tay legitimate business naked.
You know, you have your mom in front of you, your dad behind you. Do you lean forward or back? I shoot myself in the head. I don't answer that. I don't answer that.
Yeah,
I
no,
give my
this is,
life to avoid the question.
This is a trapdoor of would you rathers. This is my whole prerogative is to trick
It's
people
hell.
into doing would you rathers. You've caught my game.
It's hell.
Would
It's
you
hell.
rather? Let me think. Would you rather, Bitjax? Now this is a coded message here. Now I wonder if you'll find out the answer. Would you rather have $10,000, or would you rather eat both of your hands?
I think I'd rather have $10,000. That's a little more than I have.
Oh,
I'd say.
Bitjax. That's not the right answer. That is.
Well, what do I gain from eating my hands? I mean, the calories. I could buy the calories with the money.
I
So
can't
the calories
tell you.
in my hands.
I can't tell you the answer, Bitjax, but I'll just say this: people's response to that question says a lot about the way they think, and what you're thinking right now is you're blinded. You're blinded by money, and you're only going to spend it all. You're only going to spend it all on crypto coins, aren't you?
Something horrible happened today.
Okay, so is this what grinds your gears?
No, it's just a true story.
Okay, I just want to say in the chat here. Sorry, just before you get to this,
Yeah.
somebody said, and I guess this is in relation to Lil Tay. They said, "Holy nothing burger." So they're not bothered.
I don't know. I think
They're not bothered.
I think the death of the soul, the death of the public consciousness and the soul is a pretty bad thing.
I
I
think
feel
that's
like
a bad
it's
thing.
a bad thing.
I do think that's bad. I think it's a cause for mild, extremely mild concern. But somebody else also says, and this has to be the guy who was just on, the Fallen Schmuck. He says, Bitjax sounds like rat's ass.
Rat's ass?
Yeah. You know the YouTuber?
I don't know. I don't watch nobody. I only watch you when I watch the TV.
This guy's only got a couple thousand subs. You probably don't know him, but he has these live streams that people cause ruckus in. But it doesn't matter. What is grinding your gears today, Bitjax?
Well, a horrible event transpired.
Okay, to you.
I picked up
or
my
to the
phone.
world?
I picked up my phone. I was going through my day. I picked up my phone. Turns out my dad had a stroke. Yeah.
Oh shit, are you serious?
My phone was. Yeah, my phone was covered in his cum. Get it? Get
Okay,
it? You
yeah,
get it?
I get it. There's a lot of incest going. There's 2 incestual references in this
It's
one
not
phone
incest.
call.
He just used my phone. He didn't do anything with me. He just used my phone.
So is your father okay?
Yeah, surprisingly, he's the type to smoke 2 packs a day, drink a bottle a day, but somehow he got his cardiogram back and he's healthy somehow. I don't
age is he?
know. It's 53, 54.
Okay, he's pretty young. He's a young guy.
I hope so.
And what age does he look like? Where is he from? What's his genetic lineage?
He's like the mom from like Poland-ish, dad's dad from the Ural Mountains in Russia. You know, the big mountains that divide the place.
So
he looks like
he's an Eastern
you know
Bloc
when you
guy.
play a video game. You know when you play a video game and you interact with like a medieval peasant with a pitchfork? That's kind of what he looks like.
That's what I was imagining. That's what I wanted to know. That's exactly what I was imagining.
That's perfect.
Okay, well,
this isn't a stand-up mic session.
Oh, you're reading the chat there.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, this can be whatever you want it to be.
It's everything.
This is everything, like Bitjax just said. Bitjax, thanks for coming on. We're going to try and get as many people on the phone today as we can.
Yeah, I love you.
Thank you, Bitjax.
I love you.
Take care,
I love
sir.
you all.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The man known as Bitjax. Yeah. All right, big cheer for that. A little bit of stand-up comedy there. Okie doke. Now, what next? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the next call. But just so you know, my little card here told me to tell you there are no ads. Oh, actually, maybe there are ads on this. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'll say it anyway. If you want to send in a super chat to ask the people a question, you can do that. If you want to send in a super chat to get on the show, you can do that too. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. All right, now let's go to our next person, who is this person. Hello.
Surprise.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Do you remember me?
Okay, listen.
Velbench.
Who am I talking to?
This is Fred.
Yeah, this is Fred from last week's episode. Fred, is there something you want to tell us today, Fred, who is 72 years old?
Yes.
All right, Fred, what have you got on your mind?
My name is Fred Gordon Herbert, and I go by Fred Herbert. But some people would go by Gordon, let's say, even though that's their middle name, you know?
Okay, Fred. Your name's Fred Herbert. Some people go by their middle name. What's on your mind today, Fred? Have you thought of something since last week's encounter?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what is it?
I've got drugs for sale.
Oh, okay. You've got drugs for sale. What an old-timey way to say it. And what kind of drugs are you selling?
Cocaine, methamphetamine. You know, there's a whole long list of them.
Do you take drugs, Fred Herbert?
No.
Oh, you don't take drugs, so you're just a sober 72-year-old guy calling into live streams, but you're selling coke and methamphetamine. And what kind of people do you sell coke and methamphetamine to? Clear the throat there. Big answer coming up. Come on, Fred,
Maloney.
spit it out. You're not that old.
Gregory Stevens.
You selling coke and meth to Gregory Stevens?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And who's Gregory Stevens? How did you meet that fine purveyor of the white snow?
It's my son.
He's your son. So your son Your name is Fred Herbert. Your son's name is Gregory Stevens. Why is it that your son, who you sell cocaine to, has a different surname? Is he your legitimate child?
It's beyond my comprehension.
I knew you would say that, Fred. Typical Fred-ass type behavior right there.
Do I sound intoxicated to you?
You do, Fred. You sound like you've just got out of MK Ultra, and the first thing you did was load up the computer and pick up where you just left off.
Oh, who's this?
Who's this? I could ask you the very same question, Fred. How do you do that?
Why are you so mad at me?
I don't know, Fred. I said earlier I get into antagonistic ways of mind because I just want to get to the truth of the things, and when I feel like someone's lying to me, I get angry, and I want to know the freaking answer, Fred. Where did you get the cocaine, Fred? Huh?
Just because John read the receipt wrong to you, you're gonna act this way? Is this your way of getting out of your responsibilities? Is this the way you act?
This is the way I act. Now you're lucky, Fred, because everybody in the chat loves you. I'm trying to figure out what your game is, what it is you're trying to get out of me, and somebody else says in the chat, I'm blind and I don't understand what's happening. Fred, can you describe the visuals of where you are to this person who's blind, who cannot see? Are you the shepherd, Fred? Can you lead the blind to where they need to go?
147 North Euclid Avenue in Upland. At a 7-Eleven.
Is that your description of your surroundings?
That's me.
Okay, to the blind guy in the chat, type that into your computer and then use computer programs to describe what you're seeing. He's out the back of the 7-Eleven. What are you doing at the back of the 7-Eleven, Fred? Do you go there often? Do you have a job? Are you retired?
I work in a convenience store.
Oh, okay. And where was the convenience store? Was it in a nice place?
This is Herbert Bellbines. We're a 24-hour office, so if you're... you and I have got... Yeah?
Okay.
Compton?
Fred, any closing thoughts before we move on to the next contestant?
No.
All right,
I've been
there
a
you have it, folks.
bellbunchman
That's
for
Fred Herbert.
46 years, and a cop before that for 4 or 5 years, and so, I mean, I think I've seen it all. So you want to know what the Bellbine business is all about?
Yeah, tell me. No, actually, I don't want to know that. I want to know what's your love life like, Fred?
I'm 72 years old, and I've fucked up every relationship I've ever had.
What was your last relationship? Was it recent?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. I'm glad to hear you're still on the scene, shaking that thing round, that old sausage. And so, who were you porking it to last time?
I'm 72 years old, and I've fucked every race.
Oh, what was your favorite race to have sex with? He's thinking, everybody. Give him a second. This is a tough one.
Mexican, black, Mexican, white.
Mexican, black, Mexican, and white in that order?
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it, folks. That's Fred Herbert. Thank you for your time.
I
hope
get
to hear
the
from you again,
government
Fred.
check and get high.
You can get
5
high?
foot 2, 370 pounds with white hair and brown eyes. That's me. I'm single, so what's your grandma's name?
Oh, Fred! Shots fired!
Wow.
Do you want me to point out the graveyard so you can have your way with it, you sick fuck? You'd like that. You want me to send you the Google Maps?
Yes.
Yes, okay,
Beastie
Fred.
out.
I will send you my grandmother's
I got
grave.
25 years from
the
doing
DM.
bestiality.
I know you're into bestiality, but now we're moving up the ranks. We're
Google
going from dog
bestiality.
to
Go
human,
online and
from
look up
black
bestiality.
to Mexican to white, and then to black again.
Uh-huh.
All right, Fred, I'll talk to you again.
Yeah.
There we go, folks. It's Fred Herbert. Okay, there you have it. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Fred Herbert's on the show. I think this person... Oh, wait, no, this person is next. I don't know. The thing is in a random order. I can't possibly know, but I try my best. Hello, who are we talking to now?
Hello. I'm Gitai. None of that matters. Very nice work on that last video to do with Tony Hawk's. It was a great watch.
Wait, hold on. Is this a real person?
I'm a real person, yeah.
Do you know your voice is perfect? Oh my god, that's a real voice. You heard who we just had on, right?
Yeah, the soundboard fella.
Well,
it was pretty funny.
I don't think you understand because it's your voice, but people need to know how hard it is to tell if someone's voice is real or not, because someone can have immaculate quality voice.
I suppose you could like do it with AI. I've got like a YouTube channel with videos, but I'm not going to try and plug that. I wanted to say that your videos, that video, that last one, it's really perfect. It's like this, it's an ascended YouTube poop of some kind. It's really good. I really liked it.
Thank you, man. I failed to acknowledge that the first time you said it, but I'm very appreciative. And like when I finish something, I kind of just move on and I look to the next thing. But I know, I mean, it took me like 2 months to put this together. I know when I was working on it,
yeah.
I was excited. I was like looking at it. I'm like, I think this is good. And there was a couple points. I'm trying to think of a specific one. There's a load of different points where I was looking at it and I was like, am I crazy for seeing this? Like with the guy cooking, the chef. I was like, this is funny, but like, I thought I was losing it. Like maybe people are gonna say, what was with that 10-minute section on the chef? But I just, like, I couldn't not put it in. It was too good. And yeah, I guess that was a bit like a YouTube poop, chopping them up and saying,
A little bit. I might be talking down by comparing it to a YouTube poop, but like it's the kind of existential editing. I don't know how to put it on short notice.
Well, I think it's good that there's no way to put it, and it's like if you have a favorite band,
you've cobbled together something quite unique.
Thank you, man. And it's like if you have a favorite band, and you have to tell someone, yeah, it's a rock band. You're gonna be like, you don't understand, man. That like rock does not summarize what this thing is. So I'm glad if my thing can't be summarized.
That's exactly
with like
it. Yeah,
a label.
you got that right.
Was that the first video you've seen of mine, or did you see? Because this is a different video for me. I don't know if people know that, but I haven't done that.
Yeah, it is a
type of thing
different video.
before.
I saw the one previous that had to do with. That was a mental video.
The Jack Black
the video
one.
before that was that shit. What the hell, dude?
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
There's people coming in now and they're like, hey, this guy's he's a real reasonable guy, and then they look at any other video they've done, they're like, oh, this guy's insane.
It's like
but I think that adds to the appeal.
Yeah, there's something
you know?
charming about it's like when you first play like the first Nier game or something, and then you go back to Drakengard and you wonder what the fuck was this dude smoking?
To me, I love that. It's always been in my mind to build a legacy of stuff that people will look back on after I do something that's more normal. And then, have you ever seen like the Black Eyed Peas? You know them, right?
I'm more aware of the Black Eyed Peas than will.i.am. I'll give you that, yeah.
Well, like you get the gist of what their thing is, but like before they hit it
Christian,
big, they
really.
had like a gangster rap, like
Really?
true like street hip hop thing, kind of like soulful hip hop. And to me, that's unbelievably interesting that like a mainstream band has such a kind of underground
I had
past.
no idea about that.
What's your name, by the way?
Gitai.
Guitar?
Gitai. It's a fake name. You can call me whatever the fuck you want, man.
How do I spell that?
Gitai.
Oh, okay. Gitai. Hello, Gitai. What is on your mind today?
What is on my mind today? Well, I actually just wanted to thank you, but I also have like a story from when I was about 20 that might be of interest to you.
Okay, and you say when you're about 20. What age are you now?
I'm up there, dude.
Are you
Maybe 10 or so
significantly
years
older
more than that?
than that?
I'm roughly 30. You can call me
Okay.
that.
All right. I just want to get
Unfortunately.
I want to get some context for how far in the
Right,
past we're
okay.
going. So when you were 20.
Say 10 years ago, yeah.
Okay.
I knew this drug dealer, right? And he lived with his mother, and his mother had like this mangy chihuahua that used to bite and snap at people and like do all kinds of chihuahua crap. You're probably aware of the breed, right?
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of
Hmm.
the way they do be.
The way they do be. Nasty fucking gremlins, man. Anyway, I'm walking up the stairs to his flat. I knock on the door, and then like he swings the door open. He goes, "Listen, man, the dog's dying. I gotta go out for a shot. You take care of the dog." And then he fucking bolts it out the place. I'm like, what are you talking?
The dog's dying. He's going for like a shot of alcohol.
No, he's going outside to do a deal.
Oh, okay, right.
So apparently that's more important than dealing with this supposed situation.
Hey, he needs
So
to
I
get the
walk-
money to pay for the veterinary bills. You know those things are expensive.
If that's how you want to justify it.
He's
yeah.
a good man, I tell you. Your roommate, he's a good man.
He ain't my roommate. He's
Sorry,
just a
who
guy
was
I
it?
knew. A drug dealer that I happen to know.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how I missed that part of the story, but okay. It's
I might
all
have cut
coming
out.
together now.
Okay, right, it's all coming together. Anyway, this dog's sprinting around every room of the place, pissing and shitting itself. Like, just causing an unholy mess. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? After, like, I don't know, wrangling it into my arms and it scratching the shit out of me. The guy comes back and he's like, listen, okay. So I was trying to bag up some cat, right? Some ketamine,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And the dog was like scratching at my leg, so I thought, oh well, I'll put him in my lap. Then the dog takes a lick of ketamine, which is more extraordinary than he's seen any human take.
No way.
Like half the pile gone, and as he's trying to weigh it out.
And the dog's already dying? Why is the dog already dying?
Well, the good news for anybody in the chat or anybody on Suspense is the dog did not in fact die.
Okay.
But the dog ingested like an unholy amount of ketamine and was in the midst of sprinting around the entire house, leaving a trail of piss and shit and chaos in its wake.
And like,
Like,
does
carpet
that
removal
affects them in
style
the same
fucking
way
mess.
that it would affect a human, right? If a dog takes ketamine, I have no idea what would happen.
Well, that's apparently what happened. Eventually, it like started to calm down and stare at the oven. And I'm like, what the fuck is it doing? It's been staring at the oven for about 10 minutes now. And it was looking at its own reflection in the glass, like it was having an existential crisis. It was one of the most elucidating things I've ever seen from a creature that small, that it could be that conscious enough to stare at its own reflection.
And was there ever a point in this where you thought about like doing something for the dog, like maybe take it to the vet, or were you just 100% sure that you're just going to watch, see what happens, and then leave as soon as the guy comes back?
Well, listen, man. I was gonna try and call a vet. I was like, my search history from that day is a rap sheet. I'll tell you what. But I was gonna try and call a vet, but the dude stopped me. He was like, "Nah, what the fuck are you talking about? If they found out how much ket is in there, they would question me about why I had that much ket."
I mean, that's true, but does he care about the dog? Like, was he concerned when he came back?
Oh hell no, he didn't give a shit about the dog. I was trying to do everything within reason. You're right. I'm probably an amoral actor in this, and I could have done better.
No,
You're
no,
absolutely
I'm not
correct.
saying it's your responsibility. I wouldn't have done anything. I would, in fact, I may have even left before he came back, just so I'm not caught with the dog with the drugs in it.
You piece of shit.
I mean, here, listen. How long can a dog live? I'm gonna live longer. I need to protect myself as well as I can. There's
the bad
plenty
news
more
is-
misadventures for me to get into. This dog's only gonna get into one or two probably. And what's that guy up to now, or what happened with his dog?
Oh well, what happened with the dog is eventually it pissed and shit at all the fucking whatever it had in its system out. And it was relatively healthy for another year before it got hit by a car.
Oh, man. Well, at
Yeah,
least it's quick
poor
and
little thing.
painless, and it's not a fucking long, arduous drug overdose that takes its toll on him for 15 years.
Well-
Like, he turns out like Ozzy Osbourne by the end of it.
Well, that's kind of the thing. Sometimes I think back and I wonder if that dog became aware of its existence within that small time frame, and whether or not that makes the tragedy of its death more so because it was a conscious being for some degree of that.
You know what I think is the worst part of this? Is that if that
Yeah.
dog was conscious of its own existence and he looks down at his little paws and he's like, fuck, I'm a chihuahua. No! Of all the things I
Curse
could
of
be.
being Ren. Ren and
all right,
Stimpy.
Gitai, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
That's a cautionary tale, everybody. That if you get into drugs, you may get more than you bargained for.
Thank you very much. Everybody have a good night.
Yes, you too, sir. Thank you very much.
You too. Bye-bye.
What a pleasant ordeal. Not the story, but the guy. Okay. We've got a lot of pleasant people on tonight. We usually do. We've got Fred, we've got the Fallen Schmuck, Jaydin, Lucas, and Bitjax. All different flavors of the rainbow. Because we're all gay, right? Rainbows are owned by gay people now. It's their intellectual property. Okay, now that we've got that over with, now we've clarified that. Let's have a little check-in with the live chat here. Can you please host $5 million Mr. Beast Squid Game Challenge and invite all of us on for 10K sub special? I'm surprised that not more people have likened me to Senior Beast himself. I got a comment on that last video. That last video, which has 1,200 comments, only one person said, "Why is Mr. Beast on Family Guy?" For being the biggest YouTuber and for me being someone on YouTube, I thought that more people would make the comparison. People don't seem to see it. No? I'm not trying to look like him, okay? I'm just surprised. Somebody says, Identro says, surprising, sometimes insane people are reasonable and sane people are completely incomprehensible. I absolutely agree. Things aren't so simple in this world. Thanks to you, I hate Anthony the Hawk skating video game. And then OD1 says, I loved your Tony Hawk's video. Yes, I'm sorry to all the people who wanted to live in ignorant bliss. Now you know that Tony Hawk is a Taco Bell eating schmuck. Whoa, 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 2 types of music. Okay, let's go to the next caller. Why did I try talking? Why? Let's go for this person. Hello? You are on the show. Okay, look, I know that I actually know that I clicked the button and they didn't enter the thing. If you're in the Discord chat right now, you might want to check your phone because I'm calling. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you? Who am I talking to?
This is Autistic Cyniclist, and what up?
Autistic Cyniclist? You sure you didn't mean to say Autistic Cyclist?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna stick with that Cyniclist,
word.
okay? Because you might get more favor in this chat, just so you know. We've got a lot of cyclists in.
I don't know about that.
Okay, you're
How you
sticking
doing?
to your guns. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I just got a few things.
You just got a question?
For a few times we called in to a live stream.
Okay, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah. Well, my first time being introduced was actually being, I think, seeing one of your white TPs. You see, I'm actually a fellow YouTuber myself.
Okay, sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Say it again.
I'm sorry, it's just, well, I just saw one of your white TPs a little bit. I wasn't really interested in it, but I'm sure it's great.
Oh wait, you've seen it, or you have? Is that what you said? You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen a bits of your YTP because I'm actually a YouTuber, and I was trying to get.
And you've seen it. You're not interested in it, but you're sure that it's great.
I did ignore what I said. I've enjoyed what I've seen from your YTP so far.
Okay, you're talking too fast. Say that last thing slower.
No, okay. I do enjoy some of your work from what I've seen.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Again, I'm actually a YouTube pooper myself, and I wanted to vent a bit about that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. You tell me a bit about your YouTube channel. How long have you been doing it?
I just started in May. I've actually started making YTPs last year, but only started uploading them in May.
Okay. Sorry, I thought from the start that you were saying that you're not really interested in YTPs in general. But you obviously are if you're making them.
I'm actually very interested
And
in them.
so you started in May. Do you want to shout out your channel?
You can go ahead, but I actually had to restart it because my channel actually got terminated.
You got terminated just since May?
Yeah, you see, it's actually from my best work. I uploaded a YouTube book called Slidlerf Transfers His Mental Downward Spiral to Others. And people have praised that one. It was actually my most viewed one. It had over 1,500 views.
Okay, that's good. Good work.
Yeah, but the first time I tried uploading it, it got taken down for promoting violent organizations. Can you believe that?
Well, I could believe it if that's what you did. Did you do that?
No. Like, I thought it was because I made a small KKK joke, but when I removed it, it still got taken down. That was when I made my second channel.
So, I mean, it's not like it's your second, it's not like a concurrently running channel. This is your, you've had to start again from scratch, right?
Yeah, I had to start from scratch again, re-upload all my videos.
Oh, so you just re-uploaded the same videos. Did you take out the thing that got your channel banned?
I couldn't because every time I uploaded it, it got taken down.
Oh, so you just didn't re-upload that one specifically?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what
the reason I got terminated was actually because I uploaded a black and white version of it. Can you believe that?
It's hard for me to believe anything that you say because I haven't seen the video. But here, I'll say these two things. One, YouTube is a cruel mistress. And I got a video taken down that was uploaded in 2008. And I got it taken down last week. So I feel like YouTube is on a bit of a buzz right now, taking down videos. I had one that was up for like 16 years.
Like, on my birthday, they're going to roll off that dumb ID shit. Like, of course YouTube sucks.
Well, I'll say, okay, so it sucks for that reason. But on the other hand, I've uploaded a lot of videos where I'm like, man, this might not be such a good idea. Like, I didn't say anything too terrible. Like, nothing that's straight up bad. But I was like, this could get misinterpreted. And I haven't really had a problem. Like, if you know how to, kind of like get around, if you know what it is they're looking to take down, then you can know what not to put in your videos. You know what I mean?
I think the actual reason that the video got taken down was because they might have confused like the edited footage of the video game Man Hunt 2 that I included in a scene where Squidward tries to kill SpongeBob. I think they confused it for like cartel footage or something. I don't even know. It just makes no sense.
Well, it's also the thing, if you want to make a YouTube poop video, it is the nature of the thing that it is full of things that are bannable. Like you're using a copyrighted TV show, you're using copyrighted audio music, you're putting in KKK symbols.
I know all that.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm just saying I know all that. Sorry for interrupting you.
So what's your plan going forward?
I guess I'll just keep doing it. I actually got a friend of mine to make an internet archive for my channel, which actually does include Slidlerf.
Well, here, listen, Autistic Cyniclist, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope when I hear from you again that you're going to tell me you've broken your all-time record of 1,500 views.
Well, thank you very much. Can I talk about something else? It's a question about your most recent video, which was what really introduced me to your channel.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
Tony Hawk video.
Question about the Tony Hawk video. Let's go. Let's go, Autistic Cyniclist. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure about it because it kind of seemed like those awful anti-woke grifter channels, but it was actually a really great informative video.
Oh, thank you. Is there a question, or
Yeah,
is that what you wanted to
yeah,
say?
it kind of relates to the message of the video. Do you think all video games released nowadays have the same problems as Tony Hawk, or are there actually good games nowadays?
You know, I didn't want to. It's hard to clarify this in the video without making myself sound stupid, but I don't really like any modern video games. Like, it's not that I think they're all bad. It's just I've looked through what's available, and I'm like, I do not like the look of most of these, and I don't try them. I don't look into them. I don't play them to see if they are actually good. The games, like the modern games from the past like 6 years that I have tried to play, I'm like, oh my god, man. It's like baby mode. Every game is baby mode. They have to explain. Oh! Thank you, Spazador's Agricultural Supply, for the $2. I appreciate it, Small Dude Soldier. Before I lose my train of thought, I feel like most modern games, they treat you like a total idiot. And like at the start of every game, they have to over-explain everything and do an hour-long tutorial and like press up to walk, press A to interact with things. I'm like, I know, I've played a lot of games. And I find it hard to even make it through the first part of a lot of games because I don't have faith in what they're doing. That being said, I think there's probably independent games out there that I'm not playing that are probably very good. I just don't know about them.
Yeah, I think I do get your point. I think my mass media nowadays sort of just treats the audience like they're actual like lobotomized. Like it's not just in video games; it's in movies, television shows. It could be just that they're all being corporatized and blah blah blah. It's just they're not as interesting anymore. That being said, I am interested in playing modern games. I'm just sort of not able to because I'm actually still stuck on an Xbox One, so I can't try like the new RoboCop or Doom game.
Well, that's another thing is that like I don't play games all the time. Like, you know, honestly, I'm working all the time. That's what I like to do. I like to make videos and stuff. So I'm not playing so many games. When I do want to play a game, I'm like, there's 100 classic games. There's like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, whatever. Like, you can play them for years. So I will just do that. That's my intention.
Yeah, I kind of have the same problem because I don't actually spend a lot of my time playing video games. I do spend a lot of time, just not all my time, you know?
I spend more time thinking about playing games than I actually do playing them, or watching a video and being like, man, that seems like it would be pretty good, and then never getting around to doing it. But there's some satisfaction in that too.
I have
me
the same
entertained.
problem too.
All right, Autistic Cyniclist, thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thank you. I will say your video again was great. I'm fairly new to the Tony Hawk series. The only one I have, one of the games, is 2X for the original Xbox. And something about the new game did kind of weird me off. It just didn't feel as interesting. And there was also the weird Taco Bell product placement. So I do agree with you on a lot of those points in that video.
Thanks, man. When I saw that stuff, I was like, people need to know. I was activated, and I'm glad to know that the message got out there. All right, we'll talk to you again, sir. Have a good day.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a great day.
Yes, you too. All right, thanks for coming on.
No problem. All right, bye.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. That is how you have a conversation in the year 2025. Okay, now what are my little cue cards, my over-preparedness telling me to say now? Well, this is just stupid. It's telling me to tell you to join the Discord, but we've already got such a queue of people, you already know. Yeah. super chats if you want to ask people a question, if you want to come on the show and get priority. Then I guess it's a pay-to-win model. David Kelly in the chat says, I'm stressed out, but I got work in 20 minutes. Now that's a bad situation to be in. Nobody likes that situation. And Identro says, I appreciate you though, my supportive little buddy. I think he's talking to me. This is what happens when I try to read the chat. I think some people start talking to each other. Just like Luke says, maybe you should go to work to that guy. Nah, man, he's got work in 20 minutes. He's got 20 minutes of freedom. Last thing he needs to... Come on, man. All right, I'm back, right? I'm talking to nobody. The numbers are dropping. I am dropping like a stone. All right, I'm back on the internet. Okay. Let's invite this guy to talk. Sorry, people. The Irish internet's messing me up. Hello? Hello, do we have someone on the phone? Or am I just talking into the void here? That's what I'm just. Is this computer even plugged in? Somebody in the Spazador in the chat says, watching the stream die in real time. It sounds like I'm dying a slow death. I'm not just gone, but I'm fading in and out. And David Kelly says it burped out here too. Who am I talking to? Oh, somebody can hear me in Discord. Okay, well at least Discord's working. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the ailments of the Irish internet. Sometimes it just does not work. Okay? And you just have to go back to your potato farm. And actually, no, I just realized the guy who's on Discord just has his microphone muted. Hello? If you know what I'm talking about, then speak. Hold on a sec. Now, somebody in the chat says, hey man, big fan. Was curious to ask, what's your opinion on Filthy Frank's transition to Joji compared to iDubbbz? That's from Silly Incorporated. My short opinion is that I never watched Filthy Frank, but I am fascinated by that transition because I guess I can relate, you know, making silly videos, but also being a bit of a serious person and wanting to be taken seriously sometimes. I think it's a wild transition to make. I think it has nothing to do with iDubbbz. I think he just probably didn't have more ideas that he wanted to pursue for something silly and wanted to be serious. But he clearly has the talent, so fair play to him. I don't like his music, and I never watched his YouTube channel, so that's the extent of my opinion. But good question. I have to move this guy back to the audience because I couldn't hear him. I don't know if that's my fault or not. If we can hear the next person that I call up, then we'll know.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you!
Hi, how's it going, man?
Okay, this is great news. Okay, so we're back on track. Who am I talking to now?
Yes, this is... No, I was calling somebody. Sorry about that. I'm at my neighbor's house getting some meat for my folks. I just want to kind of bring up the importance of backwards compatibility and how slowly but surely we've been losing that. I think backwards compatibility is very important when it comes to preserving old game. And well, thanks to modern day gaming, we don't really have that anymore.
Well, is that an intentional thing? You know, is it that the technology is too complicated to make things backwards compatible, or is it something that might be done intentionally?
Well, I definitely think that it's being done intentionally, mainly because nowadays they want you to maybe they want you to subscribe to some sort of streaming service. But the problem is that when it comes to stuff like that, it's important to have something for backwards compatibility. Like the Switch 2 should have Switch 1 backwards compatibility due to what I believe would have been something like running an emulation for Switch 1. Because if they can run an emulator for the N64, GameCube, NES, SNES, they should be able to make something like that. even though they say, "Oh, it's not," we can't do that because it's on a different thingamajig.
Well, here's what I've learned is that it's absolutely possible. It's probably easy. They can do it for some games and not for other games. But where do they make money from that? So, like, let's say they port over the new an old Tony Hawk's game, and people are like, "Hey, man, this game's way better than the new game. I'm just gonna play the old game that's like $10 because it's like a cheap port, and everybody knows that it should only be worth $10. And I'm not gonna play the new game." Like, from the company's perspective, it is absolutely in their interest to make sure we can't get old stuff so that they can remaster every old game and sell it to us again for a higher price. And my whole point is we need to be pissed off about that because we're just getting shafted in broad daylight.
Yeah, we definitely are, and a lot of modern day remakes and remasters are extremely inferior to the original. I know I was talking on Twitter, and people were like, "Oh, the RE2, 3, and 4 remake they're not good remakes, but they're good standalone games." And I'm like, no, they intentionally, like, for example, RE4 cut out parts that were originally in Leon's campaign and put it into Ada's campaign. They cut out Assignment Ada and sold it as DLC. Or not assignment, separate ways, not Assignment Ada. That wasn't even in the game either.
Well,
I find that
the big way that they get people sucked into this idea that like remasters are good is they have to give you something. So like I thought the Resident Evil 4 remake was it was a good game for what it is, like I liked it. I enjoyed it. But they have to make some of them good, like if they're all bad, then we won't have any faith and we won't buy the next one. So the fact that it's good is still not a good thing necessarily, because it makes you think like, well, that one was good, so maybe this new one that's coming out will be good too. But the truth is, the new one that's coming out sucks, and they took away half of the content from it, etc., etc., and you got scammed out of $60.
Yeah. I just with the importance of doing backwards compatibility, it's very important for that, because I think it would be a lot better if we originally experience the original game and then go into the new one. I don't like it that they do this, and I know it's for profit, and it's just annoying because they're trying to take down emulation websites and emulators, and it's just like, you could just, I don't know, bring it to a platform or something like that so then people can play it, spend money,
Yeah, well, I guess the ultimate thing is, if you like video games, then you're trapped in the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo walled garden. Like, you have to do what they want you to do, because it's their console, it's their marketplace, they control the rules. So it's like, if we say, hey, I would like it if my PlayStation can play PS2 games, and they're like, I would like it if you couldn't. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess you're the boss. And then I just keep buying their games regardless. I think the real answer would be is if there was an alternative, if there was like an open source console that was actually good. I think the Steam Deck is all right, isn't it? You can do stuff on there.
Yeah, the Steam Deck is, you can play PC games or you can turn it into an emulation machine, which is really good. I'm a PC user. I'm not a console user. I emulate my games, because it's extremely flexible and very good with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
if anybody has consoles, please get a PC. It's worth a lot. It's worth a lot more.
If you put the power into the player's hand and you give you the option to like emulate a game if you want to do it, let's just see what the people do. And the answer is, obviously, if you can emulate games on Xbox, people will do it, which That's
Well,
what the
yeah.
people want. So the question is, why was it intentionally banned? And then there's a million answers that come from that.
Well, it's mostly just profits.
Yeah.
Profits. They don't want people messing with the game, like making some like mods and whatnot, which really is, if you have a computer or whatnot, you really you own the license for the software, and you should be able to do whatever you want with it.
And Murder, She Wrote. And that's the story we're in right now. Thank you for coming on and grinding your gears. What's your name? I never got your name.
My name is Uncle Murphy, and
Hey, I found your video on a random recommendation. I love it. Keep up the good work.
Hey, thank you, Uncle Murphy. And you have a good day. Keep being yourself.
Yeah, you too. God bless, man.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
all right, bye-bye.
A God bless from Uncle Murphy. All right. We're cooking now, boys. We're really cooking. Can you smell that? My internet's back. The stream hasn't gone down and the music's playing. Sweet, sweet music. All right. Don't you love music? Don't you just love it? If companies just... This is Arte in the chat saying, if companies just re-released the games as they were when they came out, but just on modern consoles, I'd buy it again, even if it were full price. Honestly, if they didn't do anything to it, I'm talking like don't upscale it to 4K. If you just give me the game exactly the way it was, I would probably pay full price. I probably would. Not for every single game, because they're not all good, but for about 50 games, maybe, because there's a lot of good ones. Alright, we got to keep this going, because I'll never get to all the people. Mr. Pink. Oh yeah, Mr. Pink's still there. I can hardly see who I'm clicking on. But this guy was on earlier, and I could not hear him. Hello? Alright, Mr. Pink. You listen here and you listen good. You're on my computer, but I cannot hear you. So you might need to mess around with some settings. I can see you muting and unmuting yourself. So this is your big chance, Mr. Pink, to figure out how to get the technology working. While I read this chat real quick. Tony Hawk videos seems to have brought many new small dudes. Yes. And that's kind of a funny thing for this channel, because I have so slowly gained followers over the past 2 years or so. So slowly. But the people who have joined, I'm familiar with. And it's been a real like casual thing of like, I just see names coming up in the comments and stuff, and I know who people are. And now there's like, you know, a population increase. I'm glad to have it, but you got to kind of watch your six. Make sure that you don't lose the run of yourself and start making my whole channel Tony Hawk's related. Hey, small dude, I only have $13 in my bank account. Should I buy the Brave of Boner and the Demon of Halfas, or should I buy Butt Knight? I think Butt Knight is a quality choice. It was recommended to me by my accountant. And you know accountants have good taste. Okay, Mr. Pink, your computer's not working. Do you want to hear that again? I thought that was a good line there. This is like an acting line. Hello, Mr. Pink? Your computer's not working. Hello, Mr. Pink? Your computer's not working. How about that? How about this with music? Hello, Mr. Pink? Your computer is not working. Alright, how about we get somebody else on the airwaves instead of me just messing around playing with my little toys.
Me again?
Oh!
Me again?
You again? Were you already on? Who's this?
I was already on.
Wait, who is it though? I want to know.
Schmuck.
Oh, it's the Fallen Schmuck. Okay. Okay, well, bye.
Wait. No!
Oh, the Fallen Schmuck has fallen again. See, I can't tell who's on here. Here's, look, I can recognize this profile picture from far away. If I've talked to you already, maybe leave the audience, or I'll just keep getting
1 second.
the same people on over and over. Hello.
Okay, I'm here. Hello, small dude. How are
Oh,
you doing
hello.
today?
And who am I talking to now?
Luke?
This is Luke.
The Luke. Yes, sir.
This is the Luke. Now, I knew that, but I have to ask you so everybody knows.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, man. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on speaking. I'm in the middle of resetting my sleep schedule. So apart from like dozing here and there, I've been up since about, I think, 3 in the afternoon yesterday, because I want to get aligned with like the sun. So I'm waking up when the sun wakes up, you know?
So do you mean to say that you were just hanging out in the Discord and you didn't mean to get up, or you saw that the stream was on and you were like, man, I should really reset my sleep schedule right now, but the small dude's on.
No, this is a long, this is planned. So listen, hold on, small dude. If I start a sentence, I don't know how it's going to end.
Oh,
so I'm just
that's
sort
what
of
I like to hear.
Casting my thoughts. Yeah, no, I'm casting my thoughts into the wind and just, really hoping I don't like accidentally say something like racist or something.
Hey, listen, this is like being drunk at a party, right? You can always just say the next day, hey, I don't remember what happened yesterday. I was resetting my sleep schedule. And everyone has to say, that's fine. You can do what you want because you weren't in your mind. So is there something that's grinding your gears today, Luke?
Man, I gotta be honest. I've had my gears grinded. I feel like as far as like grinding my gears, I kind of feel like everybody progressively is just caring about shit less and less, which is just why it's like we're in the middle of this like enshittification like phase. Do you know what I mean? Of
Absolutely.
Society, it feels like almost.
It's actually the defining thing of our time that people don't care about the quality of anything. It's all just about getting as much things and as many things, and it doesn't matter. I don't know if you're going to relate to this example, but I think a perfect example of it is Bitcoin, right? Do you know about Bitcoin in any way?
I would say I'm educated enough on Bitcoin. I'm not like a crypto guy, but yeah, I have a basic understanding of what Bitcoin does.
Okay, so you'll get this. Bitcoin is like $120,000 right now, and people.
Wow.
The overwhelming sentiment is, if people haven't got into it, they're like, I don't want to get into Bitcoin because one Bitcoin is $120,000. But if you tell people that Bitcoin is actually $1, then they would be like, oh, I'll have 120,000, please. And this thing is called unit bias. It's that, like, people see like, oh, there's an expensive thing and I can only have one.
I made really good money on Dogecoin. Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, dude, I made a fucking good money on Dogecoin.
On Dogecoin? And so what price was it?
So, all right, I bought in at like 2 cents and I had like 80,000 of them. And then it made it to like 5 cents. So I was like, oh, I've over doubled my money. I'm a moron to keep it in. So I sold it and it stayed at 5. Then it like went up to like 8 cents. And I was like, man, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. I'm like all mad at myself. And then it finally dipped back down. The hype died again. And it was like 5 cents again. So I ended up buying, as much as I could for, how much I invested like that week. But yeah, no, I ended up, then Elon Musk got involved and he jacked the price up to like 29 and it started trending back down to like 25. So from there, I'm like, well, I've made 5 times my money. I guess it should just sell. And that's when it goes up to like 80, 90 cents. But honestly, sorry. Please go ahead. Just interrupt me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right, I try not to, but I love interrupting, Luke. You don't know how much I love to interrupt.
Please interrupt.
And
please.
So my thinking about this, related to what you said, is that if you take let's just say you take this metric of doubling your money. If you have your bank account, let's say you put all your money in your bank account, and let's say it's 10,000 euro or dollars, and if someone said, would you like to double the amount of money in your bank account? You'd be like, oh my God, that's $20,000. Yes, I'd like to have that. And you would be so happy. And then if someone said, like, do you want 5 times your bank account? You'd be like, oh my God, 50,000? That's loads of money.
I know.
Yes, please. But then when it comes to something that's like Dogecoin, which is like 5 cents, and they're like, hey, do you want double what you put in? And you're like, that's okay. And hey, do you want 5? And you're like, yeah, I'll take 5 times. Sure. Whatever.
I know.
Because the unit amount is so small that you're like 5 times what I put in. That's hardly anything. But that's amazing. Imagine getting 5 times anything.
I feel what you're talking about watching game shows. Like, it ruins game shows for me. It's like you'll watch like Jeopardy and then make like $50,000, and I'm like, boring. Deal or No Deal has $1 million.
Yeah. And like realistically, what should be interesting is how much more did you get than what you put in? Because like, you get 10 times something for just putting 1 in. That's an incredible amount. That's loads. I guess the real answer is to just put your entire bank account into Dogecoin and then 5x your bank account.
Yeah, honestly, that I kind of wish I did that in hindsight, but
Well, you could say that about anything, because you could also put that in
I'm really
at the
happy.
top and lose it all and say, I wish I didn't put all my money into Dogecoin.
Dude, that's what I'm doing right now. I got this. Honestly, I don't want to out my whole like financial portfolio, but
hey,
dude,
feel free.
times are tough.
Don't feel like I don't want you to do that, because I would like you to do that.
Well, I listen. I appreciate that. It's just like it doesn't feel like a very smart thing to like.
No,
just out on some other guy's YouTube channel.
it's not. It's not a good idea.
Just some Irish guy I fucking never met and probably wouldn't even recognize if I saw you in real life.
Especially if he says, "Please tell me, please, like give me that info." If anyone's ever asking you personal info with that enthusiasm, it's probably not for a good reason.
Yeah.
But so how much money do you have in your bank account?
Okay, so right now my bank account, I have I think about like 8,000, but I just pulled some money out of stocks because I need to do repairs on like this property I own.
Oh.
But yeah.
And
I need to do repairs. But this damn property, this thing, look, it's just a piece of shit. I wanted to like invest financially in like real estate, and I think I got, for lack of a better term, a little too horny. And now I have like I have some girl. I have the house I picked with drunk goggles on.
Oh.
So
that's an
this place is,
interesting
like,
life to
fine.
be able to pick houses with like, drunk goggles on, just getting too horny for the house.
Well, see, listen, part of it is like, you can't, there's some things you can't really learn from like a book or online. So like, if you want to do it, you kind of just have to do it and accept you're going to fuck up and lose money. And whatever money you lose, that's just the cost of doing business. If you lose $30,000 investing in something, you should have a $30,000 worth of education from that thing.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Although, I mean, it's the getting to the point of being able to learn that lesson is the hard part. Getting the $30,000 to waste.
Yeah. Well, so I was very fortunate. So before
I was fortunate that I was in a car accident and I got a huge settlement.
No, I just so I don't like to just advertise this. But yeah, I was in the military for 6 years, and it was a very fortunate spot for me to be in. And I was, in a great spot to be able to take care of myself while I was in. So yeah, when I was in, dude, it was just I'm about my money. It was like I don't give a fuck. Some people some people join just because they're like bored with like life and they just they need adult daycare, really, like that's really what they need, but instead they just join the military.
So
but-
you were off somewhere. You couldn't spend your money, but you were getting money, and then is that right? And then when you came back to normal society, you had a bank account.
What it was, so I never left the United States, as a matter of fact, which is bizarre. Because I was in the Navy. You would think, like, you know, with ships and everything, like you would.
Ships
but
go
I never
places.
left the country.
Yeah.
I was never even on a ship, dude. But
You were in
it's
the
all- it's
Navy
all
and you were
another thing.
never on a ship?
I know.
Stolen
No, I
valor
know.
much?
Right? I mean, yeah. But no, I was very fortunate while I was in to be able to, you know, I was around good people who, you know, they understood like finances and were really knowledgeable. And it was like, I created a really good environment for myself. Which, by the way, hey, if anyone's listening to this and just like you need to do that. That's
Join
a
the
skill
Navy.
You must have. Huh?
Are you saying Yvonne net viage?
Right?
This
So my
what
brother
this
was actually in the Navy.
this show is
when that came
literally
out.
saying subliminally.
Yeah.
Yvonne net viage. Now some people won't know what that means. Just rewind the tape and you'll know. Luke is saying
Oh, I know.
Yvonne net viage, and then
Don't listen too close.
yeah,
It might
no, if
work.
you listen too close, you'll get the wrong message. Luke, thanks for coming on. It's always nice to hear a little
for having me.
slice of life from you. I hope you reset your sleep schedule successfully.
Do. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right,
Take
small
care.
dude,
And
you
we'll
have a good
talk
one.
again.
Will.
Okie doke. Folks, there's Luke, sleep deprived Luke, as we call him. Yeah. All right, now we might as well just keep going because why not? Is this Mr. Pink is raising his hand one more time. We've tried to get this guy on, and his computer has not worked. Mr. Pink, are you there? I don't think so. This guy, man. This guy. All right, we're going to try somebody else. It's this person. Yeah. It's this. Who am I talking to?
Yeah. You're talking to Qwerty.
Qwerty. Is this Qwerty from the comments section who's been defending my honor?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I saw your video, and it's literally exactly what I've been thinking for the last 5 years. No, 10 years with all these remakes and remasters.
Okay, so for the people who don't.
By the way, I'm sorry if there's any noise. I'm outside the doctor's office right now.
Oh, are you like going into the doctor?
No, well, it's a chiropractor. They're not open yet. They're not open for a few minutes, but I don't mind having a little bit of a talk.
Okay.
I want to talk.
For the people who don't know, in my latest video, there's a lot of people who just haven't watched the video but are commenting based on the first 3 minutes that they saw. And Qwerty here.
Well, also a lot of it's bots.
Yeah, I'm sure there has to be bots in there too. Qwerty here has been in the replies saying actually, which is good because it doesn't look good for the creator of the video to reply to every negative comment. So I'm thankful when someone articulates my thoughts and I don't have to get involved. So thank you for that, Qwerty. You're doing a great service.
You're welcome, man. Honestly, I like supporting artists that actually make me feel something. And honestly, your video is legitimately one of the best video essays I've ever seen. Just the fact that it's one of the few over hour-long videos I can actually watch and I don't want to kill myself while watching it from how bored I am.
I mean, I'm gonna try not to be too negative here, but I do see a lot of stuff on YouTube and I'm just like, how is this legal? That you can make a video that's like you're not even trying, and like I want to know the information, but they're just not even trying to I don't know, present it in a nice way.
And no personality either. That's another thing that I've been noticing. It's just the lack of real personality.
Well, I guess I will give I will give people the benefit of the doubt that if you don't have a personality and you don't have any charisma, then there's not really anything you can do about it. You might not even know that you have that problem. But I'm watching stuff and I'm like, man, if I got my hands on this info, I'd be able to give the same info, but just a bit more entertaining. The downside is you have a lot of people who think, oh my god, this guy's fucking annoying. And there's so many people in the comments who are like, you know, here's what you need to do. Like, the video's pretty good, but you need to tone it down and stop with all this Family Guy stuff. Just do it normal.
This is actually a thing I was going to bring up. It's that people genuinely don't like when you express yourself in a way that, I don't know how to say it, in a way that might actually imply you have a soul. I don't know. I've just noticed this with a lot of people my age.
It's a thing of people think that being reasonable makes you liked, because if somebody says, hey, I would like it if you behaved in this sort of way, then people think, oh, that's what you would like? Okay, then that's what I will do. But like, just because people say that like this is the appropriate way to behave, they don't actually want to see that. They want to see like, you know, I'm thinking of Ozzy Osbourne because he died lately. People want to see like a crazy guy. They say they want people to be nice and normal, but they actually want to watch fucked up people. So I'm trying to fulfill that.
Yeah. And a thing about remakes, because, you know, that's what I got introduced to this channel on. It's honestly scary to me just how little people actually try to even play the original game that the thing is based off of. And I get that you know, buying some of these games is kind of impossible. But even basic shit like downloading a ROM and emulating it, like some people legitimately struggle with that for some reason.
Yeah, well, I guess here's my point about that. Sorry, I'm kind of cutting you off there. Is there something else you wanted to add?
No, dude, you're fine. Dude, you're fine.
I am friends with normal people in real life. I'm not friends with anyone who... I'm friends with people who don't even have a computer, you know? Like, they don't have a need for one. But they play games. And, like, they would never be in the comment section of a YouTube video, especially not my YouTube video. But seeing, like, normal people interact with games, I'm like, oh, you have no idea that it's even possible to play an old game, because they just assume that like whatever's on the PlayStation Network store is what's available to play.
It's all that exists.
Yeah, and it's not their fault that they think that. That's their only known reality, you know?
It kind of reminds me, I'm an industrial music guy. I really love industrial music. It kind of reminds me how like the first industrial band, they're actually from, I think, your country, Throbbing Gristle. I'm not joking. That's not a joke name. That's actually a real band.
I don't know them. Robbing Thistle, is that what you said?
No, Throbbing Gristle. It's York slang for like erection or something. They were kind of a joke punk band.
Okay.
But they invented the industrial genre. And the reason why it reminds me when you said that is because it kind of reminds me of one of the leaders of the band in an interview talked about how when they were renting out a house to somebody from the U.S., and when she said, I'm in an industrial band, the guy that she was renting it to only thought of industrial as 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
That was like 20 years ago. And I think and the reason why I bring that up is because just like how there's a lot of people who only think what's on PSN or Xbox is all that exists, back then it would be shit like MTV. If it wasn't on MTV or VH1, you didn't know it existed to a lot of people. And I think it's a similar way with a lot of modern games.
Yeah, actually, I think that's a good example, because I've just... I've been thinking about this sort of thing for a long time, like what you said with music. When I discovered metal when I was like 14 or something, I had never heard metal music, didn't know of its existence.
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, you broke up for a second.
Oh,
I think I'm in a bad place with reception. Let me just...
So I had never heard of metal music, and then my friend introduced me to Metallica and Pantera, so they're like my idea of metal music.
You're breaking up.
Oh no, I think this is just on Discord. Is it better if I talk straight into the mic? How's this now?
It's better. Could you say what you said again?
Okay, so when I discovered metal, basically I had no idea that it existed, And I asked my mother, who is like, you know, born in Ireland, whatever. And I was like, did you know about metal in the 80s when Metallica was a band? And she was like, oh no, we didn't have that here. We didn't have that in Ireland. And so as a kid, I was like, oh, so metal just wasn't known in Ireland. It just didn't get here. And now as an adult, I can see that Metallica played in Ireland. People went to the show, they knew who they were. It's just that, like,
Well, also,
certain people just
I'm sorry
never
to
get the
interrupt.
message.
Yeah, that's also, it's just so. Trent Reznor actually talked about this. Ironically, the guy who like is Nine Inch Nails. Ironically, he talked about this in an old radio interview, and this was the early '90s. This was before TikTok and modern internet. Talking about how people just intentionally don't want to go outside of the walled garden to actually look for new art. The attention spans are shorting, and people don't want to. If it's not from a major label or it's not from a major company, they don't know it exists.
Yeah,
And that was about.
I don't think it's
too.
that they don't want to find other things. I just think they don't even know it's an earthly possibility.
I used to think like that too, and then I actually started talking with a lot of normies.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't want to know.
A lot of them willingly just don't want to ever explore anything. I mean, my grandpa, God rest his soul, I loved my grandpa, and he was my best friend. He's my real dad, to be honest. He's like he's the closest thing to a father figure I had. But he even had this problem where if anything wasn't the Beatles or the Beach Boys, he just wouldn't listen to it. I tried to get him into anything that wasn't either a pop rock song from the last 50 years or the Beatles or Beach Boys, and he just couldn't. And by the way, I'm a huge Beatles fan. I have every album. Favorite album's Revolver.
Yeah, and which is funny because like my grandfather.
You can put a lot of parallels with modern music and modern entertainment in general with modern games. It's kind of insane how things like that work. But as you were saying,
like my grandfather today, I think he's like 85. If I told him about the Beatles, he'd be like, no, I don't want to listen to this modern stuff. Like, you're saying the Beatles as if, like, okay, my grandfather accepts that the Beatles
half a century ago.
Band. Like, you can just keep peeling the layers back. There's always going to be a person who's like, the Beatles? What are you, a hippie? I'm not listening to that stuff.
Yeah, that always exists. Now instead of the Beatles, now it's, oh, you want to play the original Silent Hill too? What are you, a fucking faggot or something? Like, that's literally what my big brother told me.
Yeah, and I guess I mean I keep going back to this.
I mean, he was joking when he said that, and he did appreciate that. I want to appreciate the past, but he did. But even then, he still said, like, dude, I don't get how you can do it. I mean, I'm glad you're doing it because you're enjoying the past, but like, how?
Yeah, I mean, it is inevitable that there will always be some people who are like that.
So it was a half joke. It was a half joke, half serious thing. But it just hurts seeing so many games I love or I've started to actually play. Like, I started playing the real Silent Hill 2. I'm making a. It's okay. I talk about Sonic, right?
You called it the real Silent Hill 2. I like that.
Yeah, the real Silent Hill 2.
Not the original.
Not the global,
the real one.
Not the World Economic Forum approved one. The real one.
And yeah, what about Sonic?
I'm making a fan game that's heavily inspired by Silent Hill, Condemned Criminal Origins, Cry of Fear. It's going to be heavily inspired by it, and I'm doing a lot of the art of it. I'm not going to go any deeper than that, but it's a huge project for me, and it's just playing these old games. Like, for example, Condemned is legitimately way more fulfilling than playing any quote-unquote AAA game.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, here's the thing, is that...
Like, dude, even the shovelware of the Wii is unironically better than now. Not all of it, but there was a lot of it that people just shat on because it wasn't the game of the time.
Well, here's the thing, is that there's a lot of people who can just get angry about it and upset about it, like, privately in their own house, and nobody will ever know. But if you can do something like I can make a video talking about it, you can make a game that has the values of the thing that you think is good. And like the fact that we can do things to fight for what we think is good, like that is a great positive, and it inspires you to make a great thing because you don't see it in the world.
Yeah,
If there's a positive to be gained from it, it's that.
Dude, yeah, oh, of course. I mean, dude, when I was making this game, and I was and by the way, this is the first thing I'm actually like, I'm learning everything. I'm learning how to draw. I compose music again after a long dry spell.
Good.
I'm doing everything, and it's not even just me. There's other people too, but
even better.
They're all busy with school and stuff. I got into a car accident, so I have an excuse to have spare time.
Did you get money?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Not yet.
But,
okay. That's game money
I
right
don't
there.
want-
That's how great games are made, by getting into a car accident.
Yeah, unironically, yes. I mean, A Day in the Life by the Beatles was about a car accident John Lennon saw in the newspaper. But
I saw the news today. Oh boy, I'm making a new video game because they've put potholes down in Sheriff Street.
Yeah, well,
all right, Qwerty, we're gonna keep the show rolling, but thank you for coming on and sharing
Wait, can
your
I talk
thoughts
about
today.
one more thing? Can I talk about one more thing?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody who's listening to this, everybody who's listening to the stream, everybody who is on the chat, and this isn't some joke or anything, keep talking about these issues. Keep talking about game preservation. Keep talking. Keep fighting. And if anyone tells you that you're an idiot or a retard for caring about the past, fuck them. Dead serious. Thank you for having me on the show, man. I can't wait for the next video.
Epic rant, Qwerty. All right, man. Thank you for coming on. I love your energy and good luck with the game.
Of course, man. Thank you.
All right. There we go, folks. There is Qwerty on the fucking phone. Okay. Ladies and gents, I think we've got one or two more in me. Let's see. We're going to go for... Actually, you know what? I think I know who it needs to be. I don't know who this is, but this person... I think I've seen this person in for a while. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Who am I talking to?
You, Jimmy the Chode Tanlucci.
Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were someone that I had already got up and talked to earlier,
No.
but you're a new guy, a completely new guy.
Yeah, I've been watching you for quite a while. I think the first thing I watched of yours was the Family Guy hidden episode on iPod thing, which was like a really bizarre thing for me, because it was like I've liked YouTube poops for a while. I don't know why it's such a bizarre form of comedy, but seeing your version of it, it was super funny to me. I do like them a lot.
Thank you, man.
'Cause it's like a very it's like an elevated form of YouTube poop. I don't like just kind of saying it's like a YouTube poop, but it's like a very sophisticated, nuanced, artisanal form of YouTube poop.
Well, you know what's funny is that like the only reason I ever got into video editing was because I wanted to make music videos, so I was taking it seriously. But when I was making what is now known as a YouTube poop, I didn't know about YouTube poops, so I was doing it in a kind of like stylistic way, and then somewhere like long down the line I figured out, oh, other people have already done this, but it's like really crude. So it was kind of an advantage to have started it trying to actually make it look good. Like
kind of like a outsider art version of a YouTube poop, where you don't have any like form or interruption to the subject, and you just kind of like go into it.
yeah, like I've no frame of reference for what people expect this to be, so I was like, oh, that's called a YouTube poop? Okay, yeah, sure, that's what it is. Which one did you say that it was? The hidden episode?
The iPod one, That was
Oh.
like this really funny.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's a particularly like filming something on a
It's so
different
fucking
device
funny.
is that's a lot of people
Yeah.
find that infuriating.
I found it very funny because it is a very interesting editing style. And like I said, it's a very outsider, weird form of comedy. Like it's not a normal form of like comedy. It's
Yeah.
just very outside the purview of a lot of people, and it's just. But it is really, really odd, and I like that. I liked it because of how weird it was. Because it's so like the oddly edited version of it. Because it's like you're trying to make the iPod view as well, and then you're just doing all this like really fucking insane stuff, like the dad's gay and the gay baby.
But like, yeah,
Jokes.
and then the fact that you forget
Yeah.
you're watching an iPod, like, which is so stupid to forget that you're watching someone film an iPod, like, anyway, I won't glaze my own video, but thank you, man, I appreciate that, and
No.
somebody in the chat there says YouTube poops are what got me into editing, so he's done it the opposite way around to me,
Yeah.
Jimmy, what is grinding your gears today? I'm glad that something has greased your wheel, but what is grinding your gears?
Everything's greasing my weasel. Yes, something's very much greasing my weasel. But what's grinding my gears? Actually, this is a local thing that's happened to me that really grinds my gears.
And local
the
for you
church I was
is
baptized in
Scotland,
got
the
set
country,
fire,
right?
and it's ruined now.
You're Scottish?
Hello? Yes, I'm Scottish. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. Yes, sorry. So something local has grinded your gears.
Yeah. Yes. The church I was baptized in is burnt down. It's very bothering me.
No, are you
I-
are you a practicing religion man?
No. It's just kind of like I was baptized there, but I was never a practicing guy. But it's just it's always like a local thing.
So it's just
'cause
it's
it
the
was something
fact it's less the fact of the religious symbolism. It's just the fact that a building that you were in when you were a baby is gone now, and that's bad.
Yes and no. I mean, it's more of the fact that it's more of a community thing. So like it's a big blow to like people around it who relied upon it, and I feel kind of bad for that. But it's also just
what do you
kind
mean
of
you feel bad?
devastating.
Like you miss it? You're sad that it happened?
Yeah, I guess it's nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
Like it's sort of like, yeah, I knew this place and I remember this place, and it's kind
But
of
now
bad that it's
they're
gone
gonna
now.
build a Clayton Hotel on top of it.
Yeah, they're going to build a Turkish barbers on top.
Yeah.
4-story tall.
I was
Turkish
I was
barbers.
gonna say exactly that. Yeah, they're gonna build Turkish apartment barber shop.
You can't access it on any other floor. It has like one of those fucking.
You're like, I'm
it's
trying to
just like
get
got a
to
fire
the
escape
Turkish
that
barber
you have
number
to access
3.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking over you.
No.
But did someone burn down this church, or did it just burn down naturally?
I don't know. It could have been. I mean, it's Scotland, anything can happen, you know. So it could have been. It could have just been like locals. It could have been an act of God. Oddly enough, it could have been that, or it could have been, you know, any number of things that could have occurred.
And how do people in the community feel? Are they sad that the church is gone, or are they saying, "Fuck the church"? I haven't practiced in years, and they're touching our children.
I think the older people are definitely a lot more like upset about its loss because, you know, a typical thing. But I think the most people are kind of just upset that a local landmark's gone because it was a very bizarre looking church. It did look very bizarre.
Yeah, I
But
mean, in general, it's like it's kind of like what you said. There's enough. Well, you didn't say this exactly, but there's enough new things popping up, and a lot of old things are going away. So for another classic old piece of the place where you live to be like just changed, it sucks. And like,
Yeah.
have you always lived in that area, or did you ever live somewhere else?
I've moved out occasionally. Like I used to live in London for a bit, and then I used to live in Manchester. But I moved back recently just due to like, family issues, and like it's like it's seeing it has changed a lot definitely, but there's still like local landmarks that you see as fairly like central to like core memory. You know,
So
it's it's like
I wouldn't be a very nostalgic person really, and I didn't like the area that I grew up, but and I never go back there. But sometimes I pass through and I'm like, oh, there's like a giant dentist's office there. Oh, they cut down that tree so they can build like a driveway into the dentist. And I don't even care about that place, but it's like, oh, well, that's not as nice as it was. There was a tree there, now
it's
there's
like
not.
it's a defilement of core memory.
Yeah,
suppose.
like
It's
I remember being a child there, and now the place where I remember has a dentist's office. That's not cool. I don't like that. What about
That's
the kids
fucking
growing up
great.
today?
Yeah, fucking. I mean, it's not like people. Well, I mean, I guess Irish people probably take better care of their teeth than British people do. But you know, it's not like Irish people are getting their teeth checked every day.
I mean, which would you rather, a tree or a dentist? I think everyone would pick the tree. There's enough dentists,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
enough trees. All
I
right,
know,
Jimmy.
plenty of fucking dentists kicking about. You know,
Too many dentists in our local community.
too many dentists. We need to kick them out. We need to have a rounding up of these dentists who
Yeah.
are causing issues.
All dentists
You know,
out. And I know what
we
that
need to put
sounds
them on
like,
cattle
but
calls,
hashtag
you know?
all dentists out. Jimmy, thank you for coming on. I appreciate that you like the videos. I hope to serve you once more if I get the opportunity.
Okay, pleasure. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
You too, man. Take care. Enjoy your
Right, hugs and
afternoon.
kisses. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye bye. You know, I said afternoon, but it's actually evening. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, fists in the air. We are going for one more. That's right, one more round. Let's check the live chat real quick. Okay, so music abruptly ended. Identro says, I'm getting a Pizza Hut ad right now, but watching it because hell yeah, Batman. Why does YouTube feel the need to add ads on stream? I was told that when you put ads on a live stream that there's like a banner that comes up. And I was also told, because I read the thing, that you could have the video and then there's an ad beside it. So you can still watch the video, but there's like an ad. I didn't feel very good about that, but I was like, we'll give that a go. I don't really know what to do, to be honest, because here, listen. This isn't a particularly mainstream YouTube channel. It's hard to make money on this channel. So I kind of have to do what I can before I get banned. But we'll see, because if the ads are too annoying, what can you do? Anyway, folks, what am I talking about? This is Inside Baseball. Hey man, the last video you made about the new Tony Hawk was a masterpiece, says GV. Thank you, GV. It's funny, like when you finish something, like you spend so long with it that like I'm almost like the first thing that I learned about the new Tony Hawk's the new Tony Hawk's game was like 2.5 months ago. So it's like you build up all the info, then when you get it out, you're almost like relieved that like I'm done with having to research it. And then you put it out and then people start talking about it. And then I start getting interested again and I'm like, I can't make a second video. So I'm trying to like move on to the next thing, but there has to be a bit of a buffer period where, you know, I have to think of another idea. Anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Right now I'm thinking, what else can I say that's interesting and not about Tony Hawk? I wish ads were still only banners. Those were the days, my friend. And Rambone says, my friend sent me your Tony Hawk video. Amazing video, man. Keep up the content. Thank you. And thanks to all the new people who are coming in because I made a gaming video. I tell you this, I've never been one to have an attention span And to do the same thing twice, I probably won't do a gaming video next, but whatever I do, give it an open mind, and you shall know, you must know, that I've put my heart and soul into it, whatever it is that comes next. And also, I forgot to mention this, but I'm releasing a song every week on Spotify. I won't go on about it, but if you want to know what music I make, then go look up Small Griffin on Spotify and listen to a new song every week for the next 6 months. Isn't that a lot of songs? Don't you want to know what they sound like? I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. This is a fun live stream. This is the last call that we're going to do today. You know what? I'll do 2 more. I'm going to take up Mr. Pink again, because I've tried to get him on stage 4 times now and his microphone hasn't worked. And I will never relent. I will never give up. I will never relent. Boo Radley fan says, I was beyond impressed with the editing and research put into that new video. Well, I'll tell you this. I always put maximum effort into the editing. This was the first time I put maximum effort into the research. So if I can do that again, that would be good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You should make a video on the soundboard prank call universe, says Goku. Soundboard. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll do that. Let's get Mr. Pink up again. Soundboard prank call universe.
Hello,
what could that be?
please.
Oh, Mr. Pink!
Thank God.
Yeah, so
man.
what was going on? I got you up here 3 or 4 times. You were muting and unmuting your mic. What happened?
Yeah, no. If I could talk about what's starting to grind my gears already. I mean, I was using the website, Discord website, and I joined the Central Hub Cafe, and your small dudes helped me out. They joined in right away and let me know they could hear me, and I was like, what the fuck? And I just mentioned, like, in passing, yeah, I'm using the website, and they go, that's probably the issue. So I just downloaded the app again, and thank God it's working.
Okay, well, here, listen, the reason I kept getting you back up is because I have had so many technical issues trying to get up, like, trying to make this live stream work, that I'm sympathetic to the cause, and I'm glad I persevered. It just goes to show, if you want something badly enough, you can make it happen. So, what is grinding your gears today, Mr. Pink?
As of late, I've been really desperate to try and get into making some sort of content again online. I do have a channel that I've used on and off when I was in middle school called August Kitchen.
Oh.
And the videos on there are just fucking quite deplorable. But I have a whole bunch of scripts and stuff that I've been writing for the last couple of years. I specifically have a video that I want to do on a video game called Stalker, and like specifically a modular pack that some guy made for it. I want to try and interview him for it. But I'm having a really hard time just sitting down and actually recording. Whenever I do try and sit down and talk and get the video done, I can never move forward with it.
So, do you have like a script done and you're recording the voiceover?
Yeah, so I have a general script for just narration, but then in between I plan on just essentially playing the game and intersplicing it with my script that I've written. And I still have yet just to have any notable footage to put out, and that's what's been stopping me, I guess, is I want to get in touch with this gentleman that modded this game and talk to him about it, but I just feel like I haven't I can't think of the word, but just
I know,
just hitting a roadblock.
I know exactly what you mean, man. And like people think that because I've made at least one competently made video that like I'm the editing god or whatever. I tell you this, and I'll tell you 1,000 times, like I have failed over and over and over and over again. And the thing is that the biggest thing to know is that like what you're watching is like every video that you watch on YouTube is the culmination of loads and loads of failures until it gets good enough to the point where you saw it. And the best thing that you can do is just like fail as many times as possible. Like, put out as many shit videos until eventually you have no choice but to make a good video because you're so experienced with making videos. And literally, like, finishing a video, even if it's terrible, is a huge accomplishment. So, like, if you've a script done, if you record the narration for that, you're so close to finishing it. Like, I'm not encouraging making bad videos, but like, even if just getting to the end line so that you've done a video, then you can put that behind you, and then the next one you're going to be like, all right, I just need to do a little bit better than that last one. And you just keep doing that. Eventually you just get good at it. Like, it just happens. It has to happen. But the important thing
Absolutely.
is finishing a video, you know, that has to happen.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I've even the simple videos I put out in the past, I have 2 rap videos that I was making just for fun. Those were just fucking amazing to make, and I understand why you make music as well. It's just so much fun to make. It genuinely is. Your stuff is very, very interesting for sure. The whole Family Guy album and all that. I love it all. I really do, and I'm looking forward to all the stuff you're dropping within the next couple of months.
Cool.
But yeah, everything about the process is very fun, and it's an outlet for me, you know,
Yeah.
personally. So it is nice.
And you know, if you hold on to that thing, I mean, this sounds like I'm just giving sage advice. This is just what I tell myself. But like, if you hold on to that thing that made you be excited to make something, like, that is the important thing. Like, you know how many videos on YouTube, they're so fucking boring because they're just like, who cares? You know, like, I'm trying to think of a good example, but like, top 100 things you didn't know about Tony Hawk's. It's like, I bet you 3 of them are genuinely interesting, but you slaved over 97 boring facts. Like, you know, if you have any idea at all for any video, that's exciting, you know, like the fact that you were inspired to make something. So I hope you finish that video that you're working on.
Yeah, no, and I think I will be probably drawing up on it here soon by the end of this month. I'm hoping. It's my birthday month, so I'd like to give myself a little treat and just see how it goes. But
by the end
but
of
yeah,
the
your
month,
Tony Hawk video again, like everybody else said, man. Yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the month. Yeah,
it's only the start of the
you
month,
said,
man. That's a
I
lot of
already have the
time. I think
script.
YouTube is so bad, you could probably get it done by the end of this phone call.
Honestly, you're right, dude. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct.
So sometimes, I mean, I'm just being a bit cynical, but sometimes, like, I put so much work into things I do, and then I watch a video that I genuinely enjoy, and it definitely took an afternoon to make. I'm like, fuck. If only my ideas could be completed in an afternoon, like the things I like to watch.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Why can't everyone think like me? God damn it.
Why can't my ideas be able to be satisfied in between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. on a Monday?
Yeah.
But man, I appreciate you like it. Do you want to shout out your channel?
It's literally August's Kitchen. I mean, the only way you can find it is if you filter out the search bar just to channels. Last video I posted, I think, was about 4 or 5 years ago, just an update video.
And is that
But
the
I do
channel you're
plan
going to be
on,
using for your new video?
Yes, it will be the exact same one. I started the channel back in middle school, and the channel name was quite literally the premise. I would just make very disgusting food and eat it on camera. But
so
you know,
you're
the videos are all
August.
still up. Yes.
Your
yeah, I
name
am
is August. That's your name?
Yes.
Oh, that's
yeah,
interesting.
Augustine.
Is that a common name?
Yeah. I've only met 2 women in my life that were named August, and I met a male for the first time a couple months back named August.
You met a lot of Augusts. That's like 4 times the names that I've met. Well, I've met you now, so let's say 3 times.
Right on, man. I do appreciate you give me a 4th chance. Thank you about that. And again, videos are amazing. And I do just have one question before I go. So the video that put me onto you, I think it was maybe 2023, 2024. I can't remember exactly when, but it's a video of you chasing Peter through a field.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Like, what made you want to make that?
I was actually just thinking about that the other day because I was walking. Literally yesterday, I was walking through that area, for the first time since I did the video. The reason I did that was because I got this GoPro, which I'm actually using now. I mean, it's like a dash cam for your car. And I wanted to try it out. And the quality's terrible. And I really wanted to like put it inside a hat and to like film from a kind of like, you know, first person perspective. And the day I got the thing, it just so happened to be like this mad pink purple fog outside. And it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was just testing the camera, but it just so happened to be this mad looking thing. And so I was like, I need to think of an idea for a video like immediately, because this sky is so crazy looking. So I was like, all right, easiest idea is I'm chasing Peter Griffin and reverse engineered the entire video from that one idea. But and then the thing is, at the end, everyone thinks that the sky was just edited, because like all of my videos have such like so much editing. I was like, no, that was actually a real pink fog, which is like the least interesting thing about it now. But for me, that pink fog was entirely what that whole video was supposed to be about.
That's amazing. No, I honestly thought the fog was edited as well. Holy shit.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Because everything else in the video is, you know.
Yeah.
And in hindsight,
right on, man.
now,
I'm
I
glad
kind of
to...
laugh thinking about seeing a guy running through a field, like saying, "I'm gonna get you, Peter, I'm gonna get you," on his own with a GoPro in his hat.
You don't know how often I think about that video, man. I'm really glad to meet a fellow Family Guy connoisseur for sure.
Man, I'm thrilled to hear that. I absolutely am. And it was great to talk to you, August. I hope to hear good things about your YouTube channel in the coming weeks at the end of the month.
Thank you, man. And shout out to your small dudes for the help. They
Hell
helped me out.
yeah, small dude, Army represent. All right, August, take care.
You as well, man. Bye-bye.
All right, and there you go, folks. There you go. Okay. You know what? We'll go for one more call, because if I was gonna wrap it up, I should have said something, but I actually just got lost in my thoughts there. So that means after this call, we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Who is this, and what were you saying? What's going on now? Who am I talking to, and what do you speak
My name
English?
is Bushan.
Do you speak the English?
My name is Bushan.
Oh, this is the Borat ripoff, Bushan.
My name is Bushan. I come from Punjab.
Okay, so we stopped the whole show here in Bushan, and we said we gotta hear from this guy. Oh, it's Pushat. It's Pushat.
My name is Bushan.
And I said we gotta hear from this guy. This is the last guy on the
You have
show.
to hear
He's
from
got-
me. I have good things to say. My name is Bushan.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I think he said, I have nothing to say. My name is Pushat. Thank you for coming on, Pushat. And guess what? It's not over yet. We need to get one more caller in, okay? We've got one more guy here. And let's see what he has to say. Or she, but let's be real, it's probably he. Hello? And he's gone! I don't believe it! Did you see that? Did you see that? They joined and then they were gone. All right, there's somebody else here. Look, we have a never-ending supply. Will we get a real call here? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who am I talking to?
Speaking to Merlo.
This is
Merlo.
Merlo! I'm talking to
Hey,
the
guys.
famous... Now, Merlo, you've no
Hey,
idea
hey.
how glad I am to have persevered through the final gauntlet
You know
of 3
I've actually...
calls.
Wait, what? What?
What?
Oh.
Oh no, are we breaking up?
Listen to the-
Merlo, can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
I hear you just fine.
Merlo, I'm talking ahead of myself. People don't know that Mehrio, aka Merlo, has been in the Small Dude Army for as long as time itself, and it's great to finally talk to you.
Good to be here, man. I've been building up the confidence to like get on the stage for a long time now.
Oh, that's funny because I never consider how it feels for other people, and I'm not the most comfortable guy to talk to. I am out to get you. I am going to get to the root of what your problem is. I'm a trained psychotherapist, and I know how to hack your brain, Merlo. So it's brave of you to come on. I respect that. But you've nothing to worry about. You're a respected guy in the community.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's on your mind today, Merlo?
Honestly, not that much. Not that much. Sorry.
Oh, like just straight up not much, full stop?
Yeah, not that much, but also a lot of stuff. Like
Okay,
my mind
well,
is just, like,
tell me
racing
this.
with, like,
Tell me this. Tell me about your comic, Merlo.
comic? It's kind of like getting slow.
But explain to the people who have no idea what it is that you do, because I think what you do is impressive, and I think it's worthwhile, and people should know what your skill is.
Oh, okay, the comic. How should I explain this? Okay. It's about this guy under the same name, Merlo, that gets milk. But it slowly turns into like a larger thing with like Ace being a superpower, Garfield being a cannibal, Punished Heathcliff. And it's like a whole entire plot. There's like a whole entire plot line. There's like many characters. I'm sorry.
No, it's hard to explain your own work, but you have your own website for your own comic, right?
Yeah, I have my own website.
And what inspires you? What motivates you to keep this story going, to keep making new comics in this universe?
I just want to kind of do it. I want to do insane shit, man. Like I kind of want to do insane shit, but also I kind of want to have my own thoughts out there. Express myself through these characters.
And have you had a good response from doing this? Sorry, you're breaking up there.
Oh wait, am I?
Yeah, you're fine now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. What was that?
Like, what has the feedback been like when you put up a comic? I know about it. I don't know the in-depth details of the people who are following your webcomic, but like when people see it, like, are there people out there who are reading webcomics and there's a community that I don't know about? Or how do you get people to know about it?
Honestly, it's just kind of like share it and see what the response is. Usually there's like no response. But the feedback I've been getting is like pretty positive, honestly. Like one time I shared it in like one of my friend's servers. Like I think everyone's like, I don't know if they read it or not, but like it's there. It's there. The positivity is there.
And what's going on in your personal life? Are you working?
I've just been like basically with college and basically with psychotherapy and stuff. I've been therapy a lot.
So I just got to say thank you to Shane M. Brady. I can hardly see the screen. I'm making sure I say that right. Shane M. Brady, very Irish name. I just got sorry not to be noticing people's race here. But Shane M. Brady with the €20. Thank you very much, my man. He says, I love your music. It is so good. Keep up the great work. Man, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And I'm so glad to tell you that I'm going to release a song every week for the next 6 months. So, hey, great timing for us, I guess. Our souls have finally been merged on the same path. That was a bit much there. I think I did it a bit much, but thank you very much, man. Merlo, what you think about that?
I think it's pretty awesome. Awesome, man. 5 big boobs.
You know, I think I'm saying this about like you make a webcomic. To me, it's irrelevant how many people look at it. When you see something and you can just tell that the person making it loves making this thing, that is worth so much. And I get it, like when people say they like my video or whatever, I'm like, I liked making it. I like seeing other people be passionate about stuff. It makes sense to me. I guess that's why we're all here. What you think about that, Merlo? Yeah. Let me pass it off to you.
Yeah, honestly, it's so good to find some people that like share the same interest in arts as me.
Yeah, it's
honestly just so refreshing.
It's refreshing, and it's like it doesn't matter how many followers you have or whatever. Like if you have like 2 people who see that what you're doing is authentic and real, nobody cares if it's popular or whatever. Nobody cares how many people are going to see it. All you think about is like, I'm watching this and I think this rocks. And yeah, I think that about a lot of the people who come to the small dude community. They share the stuff like you did, Merlo, that they're working on, and I'm like, damn, I would have never seen this otherwise, and I appreciate so much that this exists.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
I'm incorporating too much niceness into my stream. I'm supposed to be. I'm a right-wing conservatist bigot who hates people. Says the comments.
You're being too nice. Okay, you're being too nice.
Yeah, I need to mean it up. Did you see some of the unpleasant comments on the latest video?
What?
Oh, there's a lot of comments on the news video that are like saying that I'm a bigoted right-wing conservative.
Hold up.
As if I live in America.
Oh wait, I've seen those. I've seen them. Honestly, funny as fuck.
It's very funny when you've been following my
video.
channel and you know that I am not involved in politics. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I could just tell like they haven't watched the video. Honestly, they haven't like, and if they did, they don't quite get it.
Well, also, not only have they not watched the video, but they certainly haven't seen a second of any other video on the channel. So like, just the idea of saying you are weird. It's like you do not know half the story.
You stupid shit.
You're just a jerk, man. All right, Merlo, it was great to talk to you. And sign up again on the old Discord and have some gears to grind. We'll talk about it.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Silence being like, on the show. Thank you.
Man, keep up the good work. We'll talk again.
You too. Keep making those family videos.
I will.
Really enjoy them.
Okay, thank you everybody, and thank you callers. Thank you to the super chatters. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good time. Hell yeah. How long have I been talking now? Can I find that out? 2 hours and 41 minutes. That's a long ass time for me to talk non-stop, interrupting people on the phone. We had a lovely Q beer, Trappist beer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back next Monday to do this again. Thank you very much. Bon voyage, bonsoir.